time. Okay. Let it ride for a second. Let Twitch figure out its business. Also, what is this thing? Wishlist 7 days blood moons? What is this? Hold on, maybe I'll check that out real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on, can we look at that real quick? Oh, 7,000 hours of VTube Studio. Alright, hold on. We're gonna look into the 7 days blood moons. 7 days blood. Why is it on my ignored? What the? Oh. Oh, because it's player versus player. Oh. No, I'm not interested in that, I don't think. I mean, I guess I'll add it to my wish list, whatever. Maybe we'll have some friends and we'll figure it out. Hello, everyone. Ooh, my bitrate is poopy. Hopefully that's just from me turning off NordVPN and we're not running into internet issues again. That would be dreadful. Here. Ugh. But yes, folks, it's time. We're back in 7 Days to Die once more. And I was trying to apologize earlier. I was trying to make some things happen with our little brain. Come on, with the live streaming stuff, right? And I just could not get the audio figured out. I was trying to do this thing where I could play music and like still stream and enjoy all of that. And I noticed I was having a lot of problems. Oh wait, I haven't fixed that then. So I noticed I was having a lot of problems. Sorry, my brain's putting a couple things together. It's like I might have a solution. So my input audio was really bad, and I couldn't figure out why until I turned off Bluetooth settings, and I realized that suddenly it could understand me. And I'm thinking, what Bluetooth device was I syncing to that has a mic? Because it was a weird Bluetooth device, one I didn't recognize, but I'd set my headphones to pair, so I was like, okay, that has to be it. The second I turned off Bluetooth devices, it was fine. It was very strange. So here we are. Welcome back to our lovely little fort. Wait, why did it say welcome back to chat? What the? Huh? Wait, I turned off this. What the fuck? That's why it's all fucky? Turn off NordVPN, you bitch. Hold on, something's wrong. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have to end stream? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Whatever. These are notes. I'm just gonna type this up real quick. Where's NordVPN? Nord is like properly ended now, right? I'm gonna say everything's good. Okay, listen. I was feeling nostalgic. Don't judge me. Hopefully people don't recognize that. Oh, I'm embarrassed. But now that that's disconnected, everything's going to be fine, right? Right? Fucking Windows. You know, old Windows didn't do this shit of like highlighting things that you'd accessed recently. It wasn't a problem. But no, Windows 11 has to be a little bitch about everything. I didn't ask to be in Windows 11, but I was forced in here by my new computer. It's miserable. Misery. I did not request this. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to go back and like I'm not gonna like purposely clip that, but that might make it into my cursed title screen. The fact is, I am trying to go back to making cursed title screens again. That was something that I was doing for a very brief period of time, but when I looked back on them, I was feeling very nostalgic. I just couldn't remember how to do highlighted text, so I had to do a little adventure to figure that out. Oh man, the bitrate is trash. I hate that. Why are you like this, bitrate? Wait, hold on. It's nitrate. Well, guys, I'm still going to be gathering all of the little cars we run into in the way. Because our big goal right now is to grow stronger. And the biggest thing we need for that is books. And the best way to do that is sell things. And yes, the trader is rejecting a lot of the money that we're sending his way. But in time, his inventory will reset and we'll be able to sell more things. And we can always go to other traders. Oh, my stupid fucking internet. What are you doing? Also, let me two-hit this. I can almost one-hit that. Oh my god. If I get one more level, we're one-hitting. Or even if we get like a stronger axe. Oh, one-hitting plastic sources sounds awesome. I don't know if you're supposed to hack them apart with a with an axe, but that's what we're doing. Hold on. Free XP. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. We'll just gather up a few little goodies, drop them off with the trader when we visit him. We are trying to break into tier 3 quests. I would like to see what the reward is. And I think we're, well, as tempted as I am to be like, oh, we're strong enough for tier 3 quests. You know, I remember the last time that I took quests easy. Our poor day 8 run. Did it deserve the fate that it got? Who can say? Who can say? Did I deserve the fate that I received? But you know, the time's going to come. We're eventually going to run out of vehicles. You know, these are a limited resource. I mean, admittedly, we can reset them with quests and the like, but these trucks in the wild, eventually, they're going to be gone. No more. It's going to be a very different world when that happens. Yeah, the resources, well, some resources. I can't even say that. I was going to say some resources are finite, but the fact is you can just do quests forever. Every quest resets, so who really cares? You just have to hoof it a little, no big deal. And I noticed something that, I noticed something when oh my god, fucking brain, hold on. Jeez, oh man, now I'm embarrassed. When we raided Dalton, yes. When I was checking out Dalton's stuff, I saw that, when he was looking at the quests, he was looking at their names as a way to judge if they were worth doing, and I'm like, that's smart. Like, that weighs the kind of, like, location you want to go to. Yeah, that's really smart. I should start doing that, rather than just taking whatever's closest. Alright, sell all the goodies. Sadly not taking my car battery, but they'll take my oil. You want these fucking batteries and like, man, plastics sell for a lot. Our plastics are pretty good. And I want the money, so I'm gonna do that. This brings to pipes less so. Any good books for me? Tactical warfare. We can take this. We don't need this, is the thing. So I think we're gonna hold off, save our money. Oh, let me eat this guy. I need a quest. Quest, please. And food. Oh, tasty. So tasty. Alright, new job. So let's see here. We have a fetch and clear, a clear. So that's a cafe. Food's okay. A motel. A barn. The oats. There's more of them. They're moving faster and they're hard to kill. That's scary. I don't know why we would want to do that. I am just going to take the nearest one because I have no preferences, actually.
You're not working with me. You're working for me.
And I can't break his stuff down, right? I'm assuming. Nope. But I can loot it. So you, sir, are mine. I take those. I have so much money. So much funding. Can't spell funding without F-U-N, baby. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Still on the lookout for some coal. I really want to find a coal deposit out here. And we're going to run into it eventually. It's just a matter of how far it is from our home. Because we are desperate for coal. Why are they playing the combat music? They're not playing the combat music. That is in fact nothing. A couple of nitrates, fuck you. Your nitrate means nothing to me. It's nothing. Oh, and we do need to keep an eye out for critters, right? Because we need more leather. If we get some more leather, we can make some new sets of armor. And there's like some other stuff we need as well for that, but still. I'm just gonna do a little searching for critters. No tracks. Then yeah, we'll just break out on all the vehicles. Come on, buddy. I need all of your various resources. I also want to kill the zombie. Why are you so fast? Oh, you're feral. That's why. Ooh, yeah, that was 1200 experience. Get 2-shot, nerd. Oh, hi. Ow. Fucking asshole. Center mass. Yeah, got his ass. It's a little spooky, getting charged by 2 ferals, but we're pretty tough, right? We're strong boys. We can deal with it. Just need higher level weapons. Yeah, we could be focusing on like the assault rifle thing because we saw a couple of books for it, but I feel like I don't want to spend my dukes on those. That I want to hold on to them for just a wee bit longer and save those for a different kind of material, right? Like, just thinking here, this is still worth a ton. Just wish it was a little more. Yeah, because we're just selling polymer now since it's worth so much. Sorry, what was my brain saying? Right, so we're kind of fighting between our various kinds of items right now because both rifles and assault rifles use 7.62. And like, yes, I eventually think we're going to get to a point where we're not worried about our 7.62 ammo, but right now I think we are. Especially if we can increase our reload speed, we'll be using it even more frequently. In particular, come Horde Night. Yes, yes indeed. I wonder when we're going to start needing springs, you know? Because right now, we are in a comfortable position where we can just throw that shit to the trader and call it good. And we'll be very happy people. Load me up, bitch. Give me the goodies. And we're going to take a look at the construction equipment out there as well. I think we're going to be able to break that down. I love my little ability to break down things. Salvaging is the best skill. I did not shoot you in the head, you silly little unfriend. But course is clear. No problem. Yeah, we can tear this guy down. Look at all that gas we're getting. Sweet, delicious gas. It's actually not that much. I need a perk or a book that increases how much gas we get. Or we need to just hit level 20 vehicles and suddenly start finding a source of oil. But you know, like, we've never seen that. I think that's like a desert-specific thing. And the desert biome, I think we get pointed the right direction by getting into our tier 3 quests. Which we're a bit a ways from. So assuming all that, that means that we'll get to the wasteland when we hit tier 5 quests. Is 5 the cap then? Or are there places that are worse than 5 skulls? A terrifying thought. Spooky, spooky. You know what, I'm gonna take a moment to fix up our tools as soon as we break this guy down. Yeah, there I am, like, I'm going to focus on, you know, our resources and gathering, but you know, in reality, I'm like, but what if I just took this opportunity to craft up an absolute shitload of fucking stuff out of vehicles? Because, I mean, doing stuff with vehicles means I have more materials to build the base back home, and I have a couple of ideas. Like, the big thing that I'm focusing, right, with vehicles is I want the ability to, or excuse me, not vehicles, sorry, with our building. Man, there's like a whole bunch of, hey, bad. Sorry, getting very distracted. The thing that I want to look at, I thought I saw a date somewhere. Yeah, 2034. Okay, there's our year. Wow, some hard lore. Crazy. That was the whole shelf. I saw all those books and got very excited for nothing. Okay. So the things I really want is just some basic irons that we can get into our barbed wire fences. so that I can start looking at, whoa, 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 ow, bad dog. Fucking dogs chewing me up. I'll say this, we're taking a lot less damage. I took 6 damage after getting bit twice. I am so chunky right now. Damn, armor's good. It's good. So is there like another tier of armor sets, or is the armor sets we've broken into like the end? We just level them up? Because that'd be honestly a little disappointing if there wasn't one more tier of gear. But it'd be okay. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But yes, if we can get a ton of barbed wire, I can surround the area around me. And we were thinking about this, making the second layer of the rage cage, but that's going to take a lot of iron that we currently do not have a tremendous amount of access to. Not sure where else to go. Like, I did have this plan to dig a big-ass hole, and we should have access to the special shovel. I'll take a look at that in 1 second. Shovel. Shove. Yeah, we can make the iron shovel. Once again, leather is the issue here. Let's see if we find any critters. No tracks. Yeah, I need the next level of tracking. It's just that, man, levels feel so precious. It takes forever to get through these levels. And you better believe our next level is going to be in, fucking something that's going to make us slightly better at, our axe skills, right? Because if we do that, oh my god, now we're 1 slaps. And I like the 1 slaps. I want it. Yeah, just getting an insane amount of iron built up for us. I probably shouldn't be going so hard on this, right? Because we could be getting, like, a better wrench. That is a thought, isn't it? Okay, fine. We'll focus on getting better tools. It's nice and early. Why am I focusing on, like, hoarding up my stuff? Quest time. We're questing. Questing first and foremost. Well, not questing first and foremost, books first and foremost. So we'll do double clears of zones. I was just thinking, oh, things are limited in our resources, right? And that made me think, oh, if everything is limited, I really should be getting the vehicles before I break down areas. I'm probably still in that mindset, actually. So I'm going to get this car and any other cars that are in this zone before we start this bitch up. And we'll do a full double clear. Thank you. Oh, here, we'll disassemble you, and you give me the iron and clay. I'm just impatiently pacing back and forth. How many vehicles are we going to break down as part of this? I see at least 2. And yeah, vehicles are great, and we need the money, but like, better wrenches and better skills are going to change that, make it more efficient. Somebody just crashed their whole fucking car in here. Cute, cute. Do not need you though, buddy. So I wanted to take a look to see if that chair broke down into leather. I was looking at it, I was like, there's a chance, right? Maybe? Cloth. No, it was iron. And iron's good, but it's not what we're looking for right now. Yes, the slow build to day 14. Just, the undead are getting a little spooky, and I would like to level up a lot, please. Like, a lot. A whole heckin' heck of a lot. Something about this looks very suspicious. I'm doubly suspicious now. Don't just be an empty tile. It was a 500 HP rug. It's what it was. I see. Thank you, video game. I am now aware. Whoa. I just heard a lot. I heard a dog, too. Ooh, we got friends out here. A whole heckin' lot of them. Where are my Molotovs? Come on, buddy. I got plenty of ammo for you fuckers. Okay, that sucked. That really sucked. I hate aiming for their faces and they just slightly wobble to the side. She's still alive too. Not for long. Yeah. What the? What the? Nope. Cool. 2 more. We're gonna have to do this again. Ooh, look at all his juices everywhere. Damn, buddy. He did not appreciate that. Oh, there's that doggo. Who's now relaxing and letting me line up a headshot. Just kidding. Ooh, bad dog. Cool. Cool. So you fuckers were chilling out in here, huh? Just waiting for your tiny little shit zombie ambush. Mean. Pretty heckin' rude, honestly. Every time I hit one of these and there's that 4 HP, it hurts my soul. Just a little bit more, and it would be fine. Like, if we had a mod on this thing, it would be enough. And yet there are no mods. And we've got 2 slots. Alright, come on. I'll just take a bunch of toilet water. I'm fine with that, too. Whatever floats your busy boat, buddy. Yeah, that's why we're really here. Books. Pipe machine gun. Well, there's those assault rifle books that we were talking about. I mean, so long as we keep getting random bullshit, right? There's a chance we get the good stuff. Give me books. Books. Please, I want books. Or armor parts or something. Yeah, it feels like the loot out of here is going to be kind of all on the same level, right? Because they're just random ass fucking rooms. Doesn't feel like anything particularly noteworthy is going to come out of any singular room. But there has to be like a loot corridor eventually. A giant loot box. That's the real goodie we're waiting for. Until then, we're really just checking these, like, these closets are the good ones. Hey, there's armor. Yeah, the closets and the toilets can have water at least. But it's all been it's all been cloth. People just throwing away rags there. I bet you can break those machines down. Give me the aqua. La agua. Now, can you bust into the vending machines and take their goodies? That'd be pretty rude. We've already checked this. I'm going to check all the levels on the front floor, and I am hungry. And I am also out of food. How'd that happen? Now, how the heck did I just run out of food? Maybe somebody's got a little snack. Somebody had a can of cat food for a little midnight snack. That guy exploded when I hit him. Holy shit. I've never seen such a visceral detonation in this game. What the fuck? That's suspicious. That's a sussy baka over there. He's fucking. Get more money in safes, cash registers, and ATM machines. Okay. So I imagine we're going to go upstairs and we're going to find something that slips us into these locked areas. Probably that room right there, right? So whatever's directly above that, since it's locked. Well, obviously, we're going to do what's not that first. Also, I need to get that iron shovel off. I hate it when I accidentally do that. Hate it. Inventory rapidly filling. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Hi. I need to remember, since I'm so close to the one-shot, I can just use right-click instead of left-click, dummy. Oh my god, it's so obvious. Just change what click you're using. Garment bag is going to be garbage. Always is. I don't think I've ever seen anything good out of one of those. Oh, hold on. I'll take the zombie meat. Can use that to make some more farms. Your flesh will feed my happy farms. How the fuck do you get over there? Is there like another way around this bitch? I ain't seeing nothing. Armor plates. Okay, there's something out of the garment bag that's useful. Give me more water. Actually useful stuff out of the toilets. Let's go. Yeah, we hear somebody being very feisty, but I do not see them. I do not observe them in their little adventure. Whoa, hi. You just doing your thing, lady? No, don't get up on my account. You can hang out. Where did you come from, bitch? You just had a little pocket hole up there? You're just hanging out, waiting for this whole thing to blow over. Kind of tempted to take like a just a ladder or something and climb up there, but I feel like that's a little silly. I don't need that in my life, thank you. Anybody else want to do this shit? You're suspicious. It was nothing, but it was suspicious. Oh yeah, we got water for days, and there's what we need. That little rope up is our way forward. Yo, this base is huge though. What the fuck? Oh, we're very uppy. Huge uppies. Hold on, before we do anything else, I have a couple of things I want to do. First off, I don't need your nails. Second, don't need this camping chair. Don't need this goldenrod seed or the hops, frankly. Oh, hi. What are you doing, lady? What I do want is a Molotov. I somehow have misplaced mine. If we're dealing with any kind of silly bullshit, I would like one. I'll just disassemble this real quick. That was nothing, as expected of a non-car. But I really just need one Molotov to get the show cooking. Yep, we see any little zombies trying to do anything fancy with us, we'll just huck a Molotov their way, and that's the end of the encounter. But I get the feeling somebody's gonna try to jump us here. Shotgun me. Hello? Oh, we're good. Unless somebody's going to come in from the ceiling again. They wouldn't. Somebody is making a ruckus. Who is that and where and why? Oh, another Raider helmet. Hold on. Isn't that what we already have? We, in fact, have a level 2 Raider helmet, no less. Yeah, it's worth 200 bucks. I feel like 200's worth keeping. Next. Is this where Mr. Angie is? They sure sound Angie. Nope, next door. An empty closet. That's our first one we've seen here. All the other closets have been very cooperative. Ooh, a knife. That's a knife. Yes, sir. We take those. Actual iron tools. Now, how do they want me to get in there? Because this is suspect. I'm gonna invite myself in if you don't mind. I don't trust the game putting me back in here. Now, they're generally pretty good about full clearing, you know, circling back around. But what's that easy for me to break through? Why not? Hate hearing this guy. He's just freaking me out. Because I can't see him. Okay, I was supposed to jump back in, is their whole thing. Okay. So if I fall down here, we should be able to go in that door and get inside there. Do not be a dead end. I will be so mad. If this door is locked, we're still battering our way through. Ain't no way. Yeah, one hit, son. This is gonna be bad. Uh-huh. Fuck. Every time. Every time. I'm missing that shot, I swear. A little bit. Oh, that was a nice penetrating shot, apparently. Cool. Dude, who is this guy who's just fucking going nuts out there? We've been hearing him for ages. Meanwhile, there's like a bunch of zombies that I've just alerted that are outside of the building, who are just ready to wail on me. That seems very realistic. that scenario, because you can hear the music. It's bad. It's real bad. I would like these sledgehammer parts. I could see a lot of use out of those. Maybe drink my beer. I should be selling the beer. I don't do brawling damage. Although the rest of those are kind of nice. What was that sound I just heard? I swear I heard a bad sound. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. I'm a little freaked out. Somebody's trying to bash their way in. I hear them. Where are you? Hi. You're huge. Oh my goodness. Where were you? Why is there just this here? Okay. Was this just a trap that was supposed to launch or something? Like, why are all these guys here? This is a little kitchen. Wait a minute. Are you supposed to get in here? What the fuck? Oh, I just came straight. I missed this. I missed this entire area because I dropped down. That's funny. That's funny. But we're all secure now. Now I just gotta, like, figure out what we're doing with the rest of this. I'm actually gonna scrap these bandages. We don't need those. It's easy to look at bandages and be like, ah, yes, think of all the things we could do with those. This is only 31 bucks. That's not enough. Not enough to justify you, buddy. Especially since we can turn that into leather. See this sandwich? Think you're going in my belly, buddy? Just don't give me diarrhea. Yeah, light and heavy gets us through there. I might eat all of this. Sweet, delicious blueberries. I'll eat the charred meat, goodness knows. I got the fluids. Hey, what's up, funny? Hello. How it be? Of course, I'm still on my 7 days of diet addiction, sadly. An addict. Blade addict saw. Yeah, there were just a bunch of zombies here, and they blew their way through this door, being real butts about the whole situation. Unacceptable. Up and up. Ooh, it's nice, the tech. We'll take the oil, and sure, some itty-bitty medicine. What are we... I hate fucking getting rid of stuff. Goodbye, brass radiators. You're still brass, at the very least, and we can sell that. This is a respectable haul, I feel like. Machine gunner. Fully automatic fires more accurate with each shot fired. And they're not letting me take anymore. I don't want to lose my corn. It's useful. Hold on. I know what I can do. I'll make a duct tape. Because I only have one glue in my inventory. Yeah. The Raider gloves are worth a lot of money. A hundy. An even hundy. This paper, you know what? I'm over it. I want you. The serrated blade. Now, can I maybe modify you into here and increase my block damage slightly? Oh, that's nice. Okay, that was big. That was a W. And you, God, I'd hate to scrap you, buddy. But I don't know what else to do. Let's scrap these springs. Yeah, fine. Fine. And I think that's everything here. I say, passing a desk. Bullets. And a shelf with a book? Paper. Fucking get out of here. The office chair is leather, though. Hold on. I missed I had garbage-ass bones. We take those. Yeah, we take those, thanks. Eat my cat food. Sweet, delicious cat food from my belly. Wow, there's actually a lot of loot left. What the fuck? I thought I was done. Home cooking. Nice. And remember, this is our first run of this. We get another one. And we've gotten a couple of goodies. A couple of nice things. Now we're definitely making a storage chest so that we can get, you know, the rest of this. I just need to slide out just enough that we're outside of the danger zone. Don't respawn all my goodies. Fuck you. So we are out of Nick's Motel and in the Pine Forest. I'm just going to drop you for a second. Storage. Give me my crates. Oh my god. I, right, I was breaking down my stuff, and now I have all this stuff. Oh my god. Look at it, there's so much. Well, I'm gonna pick that back up, and we're gonna find something to keep us busy for a little while. Let's just run around loot for a second, okay? And with this upgrade to our striking, we one-shot the plastics now. No right-click required. We just do it au natural. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I know we're breaking down a lot of things, so it might seem a little silly to do what I'm doing, but I have faith we're going to get what we need. Pipe shotgun level 6, by the way. BT dubs. The next tier of shotguns we break into are the tier 2 shotguns. The fancy ones. Double barrel. Oh, big sippies. Okay. No room in inventory. Well, I did not realize I was... Yeah, that's where I was with my duct tape situation. Inventory's full, dropping item on the ground. Cool. This is what I need. Okay. Finally, I'm going to put you down. I'm going to take all of my lovely things. Take my treasures. Get them in there. Take all these bad boys. Like those springs, we can put those to use. We have plans. Do I have anything else I want to just like keep on me permanently? Something that's really valuable. I think this is like it. I think this is it. I'm gonna throw the shotgun shells in here, sure. Track my shotgun rounds. Rest of this basically looks like dog shit to me. Let's reset and do it again. Alright, so we know there's that big-ass encounter at the start of this, where all the dudes come out and get us from the parking lot. But I've got Molotovs this time. Really, the scariest thing is, are they going to throw more dogs at me again? Wait a minute, I just had a thought. We have access to pipe shotgun 5s, don't we? Why am I using a pipe shotgun 2? I don't have any glue on me right now, do I? As I just converted to duct tape. That's a shame. Pipe. The level 5 is 6 glue. Yeah, fine. Uh-huh, I see you there. Don't think I don't. You silly little friend. What do you think's going to happen to you if I just huck this bad boy? Stupid ass. Yes, come and get me, you little weaklings. Burn. Burn in flame. Oh, good job, good job. You're almost there, buddy. Oh no, are you dying of fire damage? That's crazy. Thanks for the 1600 experience. Not dealing with that bullshit a second time when it's that convenient. See, this is why I love doing double taps, right? You have the power of foresight. I know what's coming our way. I know where to look. I know what the problems are. And hey, I'm no longer interested in my strength level up. I can do something else and be happy. So what was the other thing we were looking at? Salvage operations would be great. Also, animal tracker. I think we're going to have to get another level of this then. Like, what do we have in strength that we can get right now that I'm, like, super excited about? Oh, I can get another level of pack mule? That's pretty good, actually. Oh, and we can get this swing faster? That's cute. We've got a couple of good ones, but I really want to get on salvage operations. So, we're working our way that way. Getting stronger. And no zombies in here. We're just going to take all the goodies. Especially these armor parts. Very satisfied with those. And we're going to have a crazy amount of murky water coming back. Like an absolute ridiculous amount of it. Open. Gimme. Give me more armor parts. Yes! More armor parts. It's really that easy. Ask and ye shall receive. You see all these steel components we're getting? We're so far away from steel anything, but by gosh, they're giving it to us. We're still going to be selling these. Bad talk. Bad talk. Bad talk. Yeah, dog is in this room, it turns out. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else want a piece of me? When I'm doing this much damage, this much damage. Enjoy the DiMaggio. Oh, I got all excited like I was going to do something. I was like, wait a minute, I was in the middle of constructing something. No, I wasn't, because I don't have glue. We're going to have to go home and get a big-ass glue collection or make some glue or something. I'm pretty sure we're out of glue. We ain't getting shit. We're also getting so many clothing to sell. Yeah, if it's not a utility set or heavy armor, we're just selling it. We're in heavy armor spec. The rest of it must be trash. Give me these chairs. Fuck these chairs. And yeah, I guess I could be getting all the plants for coal, or excuse me, clay, but like, clay is not really a... fine, I'm doing it. It's on my brain. If I'm thinking about it, yeah, I guess I'll do the stupid thing, whatever. I still can't get over that when you hit that, the whole thing falls down. It's kind of funny. It's like a little jump scare they cued in. For mine share. Where are you? Turned into 3 wood. What a pathetic yield. Alright, that, oh, we got a level 3 real pistol. Oh. Oh, yeah, baby. That's going on the bar. That's a real weapon. Oh, fuck. Our first real firearm. Like, everything else we've been playing up to this point is a toy compared to what we just got. And all we had to do was a little bit of scrounging. It's that easy. Love to see it. Love to see it. See, this is why scrounging's so valuable. Like, yes, we could be in the safety of our home and do things, but like, if they're just going to give it to me, my god. No research required, just take it. Yes, I'm cucumbered, as I've heard said. Goodbye. Stupid ass. Yeah, you're out of here. Why was there a knife in the toilet? Well, this knife's only worth 32. I don't think that's good enough. I'm gonna get rid of you. Kind of tempted to get rid of all these guys. You know what? I'm going to. Oh, especially since they turned to parts. Ooh. Yeah, those guys that are like barely hanging on as far as armor's concerned. You better believe we're gonna shred those. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. More armor parts for me. You got some corn for my belly. We're pretty well fed at the moment, but I'll take it. Sweet, delicious corn. And yeah, we already know there's a zombie on the roof. Where are you, buddy? You're hidden somewhere, but you're not that hidden. Wait. Where'd that zombie... What the... What the... I swear, I looked around. And yet she still snuck up on me a second time. She's a ninja zombie. It's crazy, dude. Hey, what's up, Aphid? Hello. We're still obsessed with 7 days, but we haven't died or anything, so that's cool. That's very cool. Ooh, I missed this last run around. We're just doing big fat clears of zones and not falling off because we remembered what the design looks like. Now there's zombies in one of these rooms here. Now, Aphid, hope you're doing good. I am especially happy because it is officially Blade Hacksaw's weekend now. My weekend is all nice and cooked up. Oh, wait a minute. Is there supposed to be a specific way you access this because you're not supposed to cut down the door? I think that's why we screwed this whole encounter up. So downstairs are some little friends. Wait, huh? Yeah. I remember there being a big guy in there, but this works. That was a little scary because I dropped that fire directly at my feet. That could have been me cooking instead of them, but we'll take a W. Easy W. And yeah, sure enough, there isn't really a good way in here except for the exterior. Oh, and you have to get here for the satchel. We would have gotten there eventually, because, you know, they tell you, hey, come here. You have to get this thing from here. But in our first run, if we hadn't broken through the door the way we had, that would have been super difficult. Yes, we take you and eat you. Oh, look at all these mushrooms. Get in my mouth, Mr. Mushroom. It is 8:30. I get the feeling we are not going to be able to get back to the trader in time. So we're just going to... Phone? Why did you do that? Stupid ass iPhone. I'm so sick of iPhones. I've hated learning to use an iPhone. And look at this. It fucking... Oh my god. Hold on. Yes, come on. I don't know why you did this, Mr. iPhone. Hey, it's me. Blade Hacksaw. Stop going silent, phone. I need you to record me if we're going to get the Zomboy in action. You fool. You fool. It is working, right? It isn't. Wait a minute. Hold on. What just happened? Did we lose connectivity? Hold on. I gotta... I'm fixing this. Fucking USB... Oh, you're connecting. Is that what you're doing, eh? Doing some connection? Fucking get in there. Select. Why was there a G? What do you mean disconnected? Bitch. Failed to start. So angry. Failed to start USB. Oh, fucking everything was fine just a second ago. But now you're just being a little bitch, aren't you? You're being a real piece of shit, fucking VTube Studio. Ooh, look at you. Oh, look at you, VTube Studio. There. Done. Mission accomplished. I'm getting back in this mess with my Raider set. I'm hacking my way through all of these little fucks. As soon as I line up the shot, ooh, that's the way we do it. Thank you. Hello, Big Mama. You're looking enormous and very hearty, but not that hearty. I love that we've kind of just been using shotgun ammo forever, and it's been fine. Like, we just don't use enough for it to matter. It's awesome. Just domed her, and she clocks over. Funk. Later, lady. I'm going to loot this place for everything it's worth, and then we're getting the frick out of here before night gets me. It's gonna be close. It's 9 o'clock right now. I get the feeling maybe we're gonna get at least the start of night. Just a little spooky. We've been killed by knights before, but you know, it'll be a fast traversal. I'm feeling confident, says the guy who has died multiple times and probably should not be feeling confident. Give me this. You're mine. Oh yeah, fuck this. We don't carry fucking arrowheads. Gone. Yeah. Yeah, give me the goodies. Art of mining. Interesting. Not getting me twice post-horde if you had a nickel. wait. Twice post-horde. Yes. 100%. Like, once has been enough. Let's not have a repeat. But hey, Craig, how you doing? Hello. I didn't see what we just got. I just scrapped it for nothing. Well, that's upsetting. And look how much money this is worth. Better believe we're getting this. Alright. We're gonna slide back home. You're awake? Well, awake is, I suppose, better than the alternative, unless you really need the EPs. I'm kind of getting there, you know. Oh, I've been burning the candle at both ends for a little while now. But, I've just been having fun, you know. It's hard to stop once you're just cooking. The hobby do be good. Now we're gonna bike our happy asses back to bed, because I imagine this guy is about to close shop right in front of us. Hold on. I just realized, I had a huge stockpile of things left in front of that house that I would feel very upsetty spaghetti if I left. So, we're gonna waste a good chunk of time getting back there. Cracking into that storage chest. Yep. See, this is the problem. This makes life really convenient making these, but sometimes you forget you put them there and you just leave it all behind. It's too valuable to do that. How foolish of I. Oh my god. How much am I leaving behind if I take these actions? This looks like a lot to leave behind. Well, I guess we're leaving some stuff behind then, aren't we? Oh, I hate it. I'm taking the headlamps. I'm gonna leave the bullets? No way. Fucking give me those. I'm out of here. Night is falling. And I'll just remember there's like some good stuff over there. Some stuff we looted explicitly to sell. We are not taking because we're out of room. That is a solid wall. I thought there were bricks in between. We're a little ways from home, but like, I don't think night actually starts until about 15 after 10. So we're fine. And I'm going to keep my stamina at about 70. So that, you know, if we get attacked by doggos, we can run. And anything else, we're just faster than naturally anyway. Yeah, getting attacked by a pack of dogs at night, far from the base, does sound pretty spooky. And the only reason we were able to handle the dogs so efficiently last time is because we had the nice base to rely on. We had all those spike traps to decimate the doggos. It's so funny. Most of the last hour we have spent, of course, disassembling cars. We need a better wrench. It's important. Yeah, so that little stinger, the starts at 10:15. And it feels like that's the indicator of like, okay, it's nighttime. The bad times are happening now. Now! But I don't think we're being chased by anybody. It's all good. Let's get our stamina nice and rebuilt. 123 stamina. Wow. Whoa, that was a scary sound. Somebody is angry. And I don't care for that. Right, I lit up the whole base to attract zombies to it. That's a little scary on the approach. But, no, once we're inside, it's good. We have all these defenses established now. Let me slide off my back, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Why, yeah? Why did I hear yeah? I'm dropping off all the things we're selling now. Or at least that we plan on selling. We're a long way from the sledgehammer. Hello? Oh. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're just a little guy. You scared me. He's such a troublemaker, that guy. I'm taking my bullets. See my nice happy pistol. 15 round magazine, super fast reload, blap, blap, blap. That's my boy. It's good. It's just good. Alright, let's top off all my goodies. I think we're just in general doing really excellent. Oh, we can make coffee. Some coffee. Some cornbread. We actually need more water. We have those 21 cooking, so there's that. And we have more. We have so much water right now. Are these all 3 stacks? Like, damn. I am ready to hydrate. Insane amounts of water. You leave for like 1 day and suddenly your water's all good. Hell yeah, man. That was like 30 water we just picked up. And by that I mean 24, but still, that's excellent. That's like huge. All of our plants are growing. Oh. Give me another 24 water. So we're going to take a bunch of that water and convert it into glue after the fact, so that we can make our new pipe weapons. Although, can we make it right now? I think we need 6 glue, is the hold. Take these polymers, and we're going to sell them too, honestly. You get sold, you get sold. You get sold. The shotgun choke mod? Do I need you? So funny hearing you wailing about outside. You okay, buddy? You just smash your face against this wall of wood? You dumbass. Stupid ass. Goodbye, Mr. Zombie. And it's so nice, the game knows we're safe, right? Listen to the music. The music is calm and peaceful. Even though it's the dead of night and we should be in danger, it knows that this is home. This is a safe place. I would like to snag this pipe pistol. That can go away. Ooh, what is this? A drum magazine mod. I'll throw that in there. I don't know about that one. My medicine. Huge stockpile of toys and treasures. The beer. I'll throw the beer in there, even though that's $40. Never mind, I'm selling that beer. I don't care for the alcohols. I'm a teetotaler, don't you know? And I know we got more. That's more selling. Did you see we had like 11 water in there right now? What the fuck? This is 100 stack of beer. So the shotgun choke we'll set aside for now. In time, right? Wait, we already have one. You can't double mod, so that's a sell. And let's go ahead and see if we can get some new armor, shall we? What if I made the lumberjack set and become an expert at cutting wood? Use less stamina, reduce costs. Let's see. Let's look at the whole set. Increase melee damage with axes. Increase wood harvest. That's the big one. And reduce encumbrance. Okay, sure. Yeah, those are all good. Now we just need armor crafting. Oh, bumped my head again. We need sewing kits and duct tape. Don't know how many of those we're going to have around. Have I been storing my sewing kit somewhere? I think we're out. I think I've been using that shit up. Yeah, sure ain't seeing no duct tape out here. No siree. I have way too many feathers. That's nothing. Alright, why don't we just forget about that for now, okay? You're currently inactive, buddy? Come on, get smelting. You know we're gonna get you smelting, pal. I got 1,700 iron in the inventory. Get it cooking. Yeah, I kind of wish we had an improved smelting speed. That'd be nice. And I know that is a possibility. But sadly, it is not one we currently possess. The aloe vera seed? I do want to plant those eventually. We'll keep those. And I think we are nice and prepared come the morn. Hey, what's up, Karen? Hello. Let me shout out one, Karen. How are you doing this fine day, morning, etc.? Last thing was the Rogue Trader, right? Yeah, you were doing the new DLC for the Owlcat product. Hell yeah. Hope that has been a pleasure. I imagine there's some new fun characters in the game. That's always like the most fun thing, right? Just like learning about all of the new cast. You just woke up, it's 2 p.m. I mean, that's a morning of sorts. Hope you're doing good. Did I miss that? Is that a phantom? Like, how did I miss you? Dear, thank you. It's important. I need to harvest him for his leather and meat. Now, are there any other, like, zombies around? You gonna come and get me? Stupid ass. Later. Anybody else want to come screaming to the sound of my gun? Your fever's gone, so you're feeling better. Hell yeah, at last. Being sick for an extended period of time is just such absolute misery, and I'm glad that you're past it, or at least past the worst of it. Oh, look at all of this sweet venison from this deer. You, my friend, have just turned into 6 heckin' chunks of grilled meat. You'd love to see it. Yes, I'm still in my 7 Days to Die obsession arc. I think the next death is going to be time to take a break from 7 Days to Die. But I don't plan on dying anytime soon. I'm not taking any crazy risks, mind you. We've learned that night is very, very scary. Sorry, I thought I saw an undead out there. But so long as I'm in my little fortress, I don't know what could possibly stop me. I'm just too powerful. I could make my Warhammer 40k list next once I die. I mean, I can make that without dying, especially since I have the next 4 days off. Yeah, I got a little time. I can make some things happen. Let's see. I wish to make a shovel. I need wood and duct tape. We have wood and we have duct tape. Yeah. It's like Columbus Day or something. Listen, it's one of those American holidays that I don't care about. All that matters is that I'm getting it. And the rest of it's like, oh, we're just doing a family day or something. They're just giving us time back. And you know what? Thank you. I'm glad to get some time back. You'll love to see it. Oh, that brass? We're actually going to sell that brass. Let's, what are we going to cook? These pipes. The fact is I have plenty of pipes still. And I need a lot of iron. There's a huge chunk of forged. Yo. Okay, so our shovel's cooking. All that leaves is the pickaxe. And now we have all of the tier 2 stuff ready to go. Last thing on the agenda is I would like to set up our glue. Because then I get the new pipe weapons. New pipe stuff. And the raw meats we'll cook when some free time opens up. For now, this is a very busy cooking area. It's in fact so busy, I'm going to stop it for a second, because I need my glue. Give me some bones. Give me like 8 glue. Yeah, that works for me. And then I'll just take all these goodies and we'll cook up some lovely little things. What you got for me? Not more glue. I would like some food, because we are terribly low on food. Terribly low on food. Yo, give me the rest of that cornbread. I'll get all of this food cooking. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And then frickin' 36 murky water. We take that. Look at all this water we've got in our inventory. I am so hydrated. I am so hydrated right now. I'm chugging. Yeah, all our basic needs are met. I am a happy blade. Yo, I'm gonna drink all 4 of those waters. Oh yeah, plus 50 hydration. I'm extra hydrated. Now, I don't know if we're gonna keep all these to hydrate. Yeah, but I'll get some sippies. I got some tea in front of me. I wonder how the game knows that this is a really safe location, you know? Like, it's playing the safe, happy music, even though it's a dangerous zone. It just doesn't matter. You know, you said I was taking a break, but did I see the implosion of Master Duel today? So I've seen some things online about people being very upsetty spaghetti about the ban lists. But that is all that I'm tracking. I imagine some new stuff got added that's very good, or scary at least. I also saw, what was it, that in the OCG, wait, no, the TCG, whatever the Japan one is, or the not online one is, I saw that there's a new Maxi. Tenpai came out today, blind going second OTK deck that's basically unstoppable. Yay. Yay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is such a good game when I'm playing it, my opponent isn't it? So Max C is banned in the normal game, but it isn't banned in Master Duel. So there's some stuff there. Some people have some thoughts on that. And wait, where'd my axe go? Oh, it's still in inventory. I'm gonna cut down a couple of trees real quick. There's like some new thing, right? There's just like, I saw some text, right? There's some raccoon VTuber that I've started following. He talks about Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. And he linked some card, and it was like Max C, but like the way it worked is, I think if you had more than 5 cards at the end of your hand, you put the rest of the cards in your deck or something? $200+ already? Yeah. Crazy. Okay, so I can single click and then heavy click. See, I've got a plan. Oh. Are you trying to come at me, dude? What are you doing? Thanks for the experience, stupid. Oh, you guys want some? You guys know I'm in the Rage Cage. What did you think was gonna happen? If you have more than opponent's cards +5, you shuffle the rest back? Yeah. So you don't, like, there's a limit to how much card advantage you can get. Mm-hmm. Yes, come on, you. stupid asses. I'm in the cage. This is what this was designed for right here. And here you are just giving me free experience. Silly guys. They even gave me a loot bag. Whoa, this is a really, like, we're really active all of a sudden. Hold on. I did not get a kill there. Get me. Fu is also only summons from deck. It's still busted beyond belief. Yeah. I've seen the talk. People do be interested in the card. Yeah, wait a minute. I actually think I didn't get experience for the other two, which is very upsetting. That was a lot of zombies. Our peaceful night was shattered by some lumbering hordes. Shovel gets thrown away. Sledgehammer up. We can make iron sledgehammers now. Real power, real weapons. Oh, I can actually just double click this and we're good. Okay, but now we're here. I'm going to dig out this side here. And my plan... Oh my god, this looks crazy to me. My plan is to set up something that's comfy looking. Oh, the top one's extra duty. I didn't know that. We'll just get some building blocks and then some ladders. Yeah, I was saying that it might be nice to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! For Spooky Month, right? Play an undead deck. I keep wanting to do something with Vandred, but I don't have the card base, right? I have no Vandred whatsoever. But of course, I want to do something with every archetype is the problem. If it's an archetype, I want to try it. Yeah. Ladder, please. I want like 3 ladders. Unfortunately, Blade Hacksaw is not made out of infinite cards. Hatch me? Yeah, that's the one. Isn't Vendred super low rarity? I haven't looked, actually. I assumed I was going to have to make some purchases. I also know that, like, I've heard a lot of people say that it's just absolutely trash. You're not going to fall down, right? Yeah, oh, it just works. It just works. Cool. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of digging, just so I can make a little hole for myself so I can step back and set up our ladders. And the plan is, now that we have this little underground thing, I can connect this to the actual house. And if things get really dicey, we can jump down here and go back to the house. And that's very good. It's very good. Not trash per se, just good and limited. Understood. Yeah, I've got some interest in it. And I think that's the last zombie archetype that, well, no. There's still vampires, and there's still, what is it, the little trick creatures. I know they're one as well. Yeah, so I've still got a couple of guys to acquire. And welcome to a safe, happy little day. It's day 10. Let's gear up. Drop off the things, and then go drop off the things with the merchant. Acquire new treasures. Oh wait, where's my glue? I was going to make my new pickaxe. Yeah, I was going to make my new pickaxe. So you stay with me, Mr. Meat. And all of this tough glue, you're coming with me. I'm going to take you, my glue, some wood. What was the last ingredients? We need some zombie Bob Ross. Just put down some happy little trees around. Yeah. So, iron sledgehammer was one of our goodies. I need duct tape. Oh, we need mud a lot. Day 10 bozo? No day 10 bozo. It's not gonna happen. We do need duct tape though. Where duct tape? Game, where's my duct tape? What do you mean there's no duct tape right now? I had duct tape. You can't take this from me. Please, video game. What did I craft that used duct tape? Alright, fine. I'll make like fucking 5 duct tape or something. Duct. I need cloth. Come here. Give me 5 of these. Yeah, like we could be day 10 bozos if I was taking huge, silly risks, but we're not going to do that. We're being cautious and safe. And we're about to go hard on these guys with our iron sledgehammer. I deconstructed the duct tape a while ago. Did I? Oh my god, it's going to take 5 minutes to make this bitch. Okay. Well, while that's happening, let's make our new shotgun. Level 5 shotgun. Oh, wait. Hold on, let's get the order right. Iron Sledge. Well, one of those takes a fair bit longer to make than the other. I think we make the fast one. So real quick, damage per pellet is 9.7 versus this 8.5, and this one has mod in it. As soon as we take this out, it's actually going to go down to... Oh wait, no, 8.5 is the base. Still, that's an upgrade. We take that. Tear it down. It's got 2 mod slots. Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, I know I have something else that we can put in a shotgun. We got the duckbill mod. One of these. The duckbill, the ×2 scope. I don't think that's going to be the one. And the bipod. Increases accuracy and handling when aiming. Oh, and the magazine extender. I don't think that's going to work. We'll try. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to extend this magazine. Yeah, the duckbill mod's it. But you know what? Huh? It's either that or the shotgun choke. That's it. That's it. I'd rather have a tight spread than a freaking horizontal spread. Sad. We actually can't use it. Not with the setup we have. I guess I'll just cry, and hopefully I won't die. Drop off all of our shit. It's time to leave. Give me this back. Look at our inventory. Man, this is a nice looking inventory. My sexy selection of tools. The warrior. Alright, well, we've lost the first hour of the day, and we only did 1 quest yesterday. But we did still get a bunch of levels. Well, book levels. When it comes to character levels, yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of progress, did we? Just killed that poor deer and got a bunch of leather. So at this point, we're waiting for... We would like the merchant inventories to reset. If that happens, we buy some more books, do some new designs, some creations. We really just need to hit some stronger salvaging tools, right? Like our wrench is still level 1, which is really unacceptable, and I don't have a solution to that. We'd also love to hit the next tier of firearms, right? We have our level 5 shotgun, and I think we mentioned that if we get just a little more, we get a little more, we'll be able to get to the pump action shotgun, which is, or is it double barrel? It's one of those. I have dark designs for the merchant. I mean, I cannot do violence upon this man. I intend to give him the items that I totally remembered to bring with me. Yeah, remember that box that I filled up with things to sell and then did not pick up before I came over here? It's okay. I've got $2,000. There's no way he has 2.5k worth of stuff I want to buy. Unless, he resets his inventory and then I'm really going to want it. He just growled for a while. 9mm has 20% more range when using a scope. Blah, blah, blah. Give me southern farming. And for my next job, I would like to clear some zombies. It'd be really funny if he just said, I don't like you, and then just stopped talking. He did indeed make a new listing. Okay. 3 levels of Armored Up, Medical Journal, Tech Planet, Home Cooking Weekly, and Vehicle Adventures, which I don't have enough for the final level of.
Shit, man. I treat you that good.
We learned how to make pumpkin pie. Nice. Nice. I'll take some pumpkin pie. Pipe baton level 5 is nothing. We've learned how to make seeds for goldenrod and chrysanthemum. That's also nothing. Okay, well, we're a step closer to the next thing. And the merchants did reset, so you know what? I'm going to do a quest. I'm going to do a quest, and then we'll focus on buying from the merchants. Because if he reset, I think all of the merchants reset. That's a lot of levels. It's better than nothing. I mean, the fact is that even if we didn't get like some big wins, we got steps closer to some big wins, right? Like our armor skill upgraded, and I think learning how to make armor is really important. We're currently at tier 2 of the armor, and if there's no set past Raider, we're just gonna need to make legendary versions, and that's tier 6. So we still need some growth in that for sure. The robotics eventually gets good. I know it takes a while, but I am under the understanding that it is eventually going to get good. What else did we get? That's actually all I remember. No. Oh, hey. Is this? This is where we dropped off all of our stuff. Oh my gosh, we get it all. I was thinking we were never going to get our gear again, but they just brought me right back. How did I? Okay. Buddy, I need you to just put your face right there and then chill out for a second. Appreciate it. I'm actually going to fix up this pistol. It's very weak right now. We're going to double clear, of course. And if we're going to do that, I'm going to break this car down with my level 1 wrench. Do I seriously not have a better wrench? We have a level 2. Okay. Hacksaws are not known to be precise. I mean, my job is to obliterate piping. Let me hack through a pipe or through other things, right? You can use hacksaws on a great many things. I mean, you say that? Well, whatever, it's fine, it's fine. I will not argue the point. You go away. Pop it. We're heading in this bad boy, especially since we have you. Oh yeah, the iron sledgehammer is here. Hello, darling. Hello, beautiful. I cannot wait to see what you do to an undead monstrosity that isn't me. Can you imagine if I was struck by a sledgehammer? What a horrible fate. Who would dare such a thing? What villain? Yeah, later, dude. Oh, yeah, just give me these one shots. We one shot a big boy. Yeah, that was a left click. That was a one shot. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, this is pretty good. I see. I see. And let's be clear, we currently have no mods. So this thing's supposed to take hammer mods, and I did not realize that. I have sold some hammer mods, so we're going to need to keep an eye out. We just have 2 completely unoccupied upgrade slots. Yeah, I'll get there in a little bit, I swear, I promise. Oh, this is suspicious. There's even a torch leading out of here. We're being led by the nose outside. Alright, what do you got for me, video game? What is this parkour civilization bullshit? I'm jumping for beef. Oh god, I'm trying to be hip like the kids with their stupid zoomer humor. Old man Blade. They're acting like he's one of the youth. Later, man. Okay, so he lived through that. He lived through that. Okay. Not a one shot. Did you see him fucking explode? Later, man. Handgun magazine? Sure. Love some handgun maggies. And I used the axe on that vulture and it went flying. Hey, if I hit you with this sledgehammer, what do you think's gonna happen to you, Mr. Vulture? Okay, I was really hoping he was gonna explode in a cloud of gore, but fine. Fucking get these feathers out of here. I have more than enough feathers. I did that for funsies, not for the loot. If I step on that, I'm gonna fall through. If I step on that, I'm gonna fall through. Right? Something. Yes, there we are. Thank you. Oh, we're in a mechanic shop? Is that what we were breaking into? I wasn't even paying attention. Also love all these generators just chilling out. In time, we'll learn how to use generator and mechanics and stuff. But as of right now, our skill in electronics and robotics are too weak. Smooth brain. Once again, car breaking down simulator. So what I really need to play right, I'm such a fan of Tomato. Tomato says that one of his favorite games of all time is this game called My Summer Car. And it's this really in-depth car repair sim game. And I feel like I have to play it at some point. Because he just says it's some of the most fun he's ever had with a video game. Now, admittedly, this man has like very unique tastes when it comes to video games. That like he kind of likes games where he can just do Zatsu and fuck around, and I want to say I'm the same way, but I gotta improve my Zatsu a little more. I've talked about this in the past, right? I've heard some people refer to it, the ability to talk about anything. Like I can yap about what's on the video game, but Zatsu is beyond mere yappery. I need to go back to the old days where I had my list of things to talk about. But, it's hard, you know? My life these days is I work, and generally there isn't much to talk about at work. Or if there is, I certainly can't talk about it. Or, or I'm streaming. That's life. Like, the whole... Whoa, that I didn't notice down there. Yeah, the big change right now is getting ready for the stupid fucking live stuff I want to do, and there's all this work that needs to be done, and I'm just not figuring it out. It sucks, dude. I hate learning new technology. I hate it. And that's why Impa's like, hey, I'll ask you for technical support once it's all done, because like, yeah, setting up anything new for the what the fuck? Why did that explode? Holy shit, that was scary. What just happened? Why are there undead everywhere? Like, we heard them, but like... Be cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, look at that penetration. Yeah. My nice, tight spread right on your stupid fucking zombie face. Yeah. Even gave me 2 loot to boot. We got big boy down there. He fell. He had a little fall. We are level 31 in armor. Sorry, 32. Still no new stuff. Adorable. You know, I have a level 5 shotgun. Maybe that's why we're tearing through these guys all of a sudden. Yeah, this shit just exploded. I guess. I don't know what happened. But that shit blew the fuck up, and it was scary. I just finished disassembling it, and all of a sudden, boom. I'll take all this plastic, though. This is good money. Take some fuel, too, if you got it. Let's see if we can get some more Molotovs cooked up. What you got for me, game? A single Molotov. Yeah, really need a lot of gas, don't we? Have a robotic parts, hello. What about you? You have some vehicle things? Harvesting tool, that is... Iron tools level 3, okay. Iron tools level 3 is good. We just made these iron tools too, so I don't think we're jumping in there. Bonus damage against mountain lions. The iron spear we're going to break down unless it's worth a ton. It is not. And this is a club mod. So remember where I was saying that, you know... Never mind, that doesn't go in there. Okay. I was lied to. I was told that would work. I've been misled. Who would dare do such a thing? I did nothing to deserve such a cruel fate as to be misled in this itty-bitty video game. Oh, that's not plastic. This is plastic. Really thought that was going to explode in a bunch of plastic components that I could sell for lovely things. Wow. It's 1 wood for each of these, really? That I wasn't expecting. Alright. It's just debris. I guess it was crazy to think it'd be anything more, but I also thought it was going to take longer to get through, so... Can't cry about it, I suppose. What I can cry about is the fact that I've still got no mods on my melee weapon. Modless. I imagine there's more treasure out here, right? Anything else, video game? Kind of looking for another big box, if you could be so kind. I don't trust you. Yeah, yeah, I can't break into this wall safe. I have no lockpicks. Okay, and this just leads out front. So we are done. Okay. Oh, run it back. Run it back. We're doing it again. Because that's going to reset the vehicles. There was like 3 vehicles out of there, right? Can you like hack your way up there? Man, if I had the pickaxe, that wouldn't be the worst thing. If you're just trying to do it like rapid fast. Yeah. But we do want all the little treasures on the way, right? The cars themselves are lovely little things. Especially when I need 300 frickin' fuel for each for each pipe Molotov I want to make. We had like 17 Molotovs in the last run, and we used all of them, and they were great. They were like MVPs out there. Now here we are, same situation. And my Molotovs are unhappy. Maybe I should not be using as many as I am, you know? Definitely feels like we're burning through those kids. I only have 2 in inventory. I need another way to get gas. Like, that's the big thing. Fuck your bread. Bread means nothing to me. Throw it in the garbage. Unless I can eat it, in which case, sure, I'll take some bread, please. Bread me up, baby. Yeah. We got that lined up. I was worried for a second. I thought he was gonna wobble his silly little head. Aiming too close at something. Yeah, there we go. Come on, get your way through the little shutter. It's fine. Hi. You know what? You get one of these. We just killed 2 zombies with 1 swing. Hell yeah, man. Yo, the sledgehammer's insane. I didn't know you could do that. I thought that the sledge had some, you know, AoE capabilities, but that surpasses expectations. Also, I kind of need to drop off our goodies real quick. Hold on. Let's go to the box. Game, you're not going to try to cancel quest, right? You're not going to threaten me or anything? Cool. Good. I'll be back for you, you sweet, delicious, tasty things. Wow, that is a full-ass inventory. Can't even fit it all, including our 1 feather. I will take the charred. The charred meat, we eat you. I got liquid goodness for days. And that's our first charred meat we've ever eaten. Oh yeah, I'm nice and hydrated. I'm good. I'm good. Let's get a shitty little bit of experience for that. That's why, right? Actually, that almost ticked us over. Wait for it. Yeah, yeah. And with that point, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna level up my favorite skill. Gonna level up salvage operations. More loot from salvaging. Better cars. We'll scoop up. What are you? Sham chowder. Who is throwing spam in a chowder? I don't know, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and a chowder of any kind sounds rather nice. I would be making the most psychotic food in the zombie apocalypse. Just get in my belly. Hi, Bandolier. I'll take you. I believe Bandolier increases your reload speed, which is pretty nice. That was Parkour Civilization. I missed Chicken Jump. Fuck. I missed it. Now, we already know there's a vulture up here. And I have a fully loaded pistol ready to blow your brains out, asshole. Are you ready? Because I'm ready to shoot this poor little vulture bitch. Stupid ass. You thought you were just slick. You thought you were so fucking slick. I'm gonna get him. I'm going to peck at his eyes. You ain't doing shit, little dude. Missed this last time, though. It's actually a surprising amount. I think that was random, though. There's no way that was guaranteed to be that good. That'd be slightly upsetting if that were the case. Open. I thought I heard like a car alarm sound effect for a second. Spear gets broken down, but we'll take the rest. Now, here we go. There's not like a zombie in here, is there? I know that the car exploded last time. Yeah. Yeah, ragdoll for a bit, buddy. See you, dude. And we have little friends everywhere. Hello. You gonna do some climbing? Nice little ladder there, all for you, bud. Welcome to death. Enjoy your stay. I will be your guide on this death adventure. It's me. Alright, so can I break this guy down? Yeah, but we're not getting a whole lot of it. This is way too long and way too, like, not valuable. Alright, so let's look at it like this. Let's say this thing explodes again like it did last time. If that happens, I just take a little damage and then a bunch of zombies pop on me. Who cares? I'm like so okay with that. I just didn't like the order of my items for a second there. Ooh, we have a supply drop. Thank you. Thank you, U.S. military, whoever that is. Some rescue service. Apparently the game is based in Arizona. Arizona. Please don't explode on me, please. Please don't explode. Please don't be a scripted event. Like, what if it was just some weirdness, right? We heard those zombies slapping for a million years. Maybe they hit something that exploded. Makes a lot of sense to me. Just a few more turns. And... okay, it was just some weird event that was from them breaking down the door. That's crazy. Crazy. But we got there. Now we should see some action. That's a lot of zombies. Where'd your feet go, idiots? Your turn, big man. We use so much stamina. Our time to damage done ratio is probably really high, right? Just like a very small investment of time results in 1 billion damage, but our stamina usage is rough. Now, can we make a flaming sledgehammer? We're gonna find out in a second. Oh. I'll say missing with this feels awful. Modify? Yeah, flaming sledgehammer. We got there, baby. I'll take it. That's mine. Our first mod we found that fits in that bitch. Did we? This is just another way out, okay. I was thinking, God, please don't tell me there's another half of the garage I just missed. My loot. My sweet, delicious loot. But no, we missed nothing. Did you see how pathetic that box was? Those are boxes that almost always have books, and it was like, okay, have a can of peas. Enjoy your peas. Did you want anything other than peas? Too bad. Peas are what you get. Oh man, what's up, Dalton? Yo, whoa, Dalton. 10 gift subs? Thank you. Whoa, that's extremely generous. Thanks, man. Appreciate you swinging by. Holy shit. Let me shout out one Dalton McIron. How did the 7 days go for you after I left you yesterday? Hopefully you had a good experience. And again, thanks for the extreme generosity. We appreciate that. We take that. You forced people into the role of anti-paladin. If we're going into the deep lore and the like, yes. Hell yeah, hell yeah. As far as what's been going on over here, I mean, we haven't made too much of big changes. We got this big gun. Fancy pistol. Tier 2 pistol. It was good. How goes it? Yo, life is pretty gosh darn good, Dalton. Like, we have a family day tomorrow, so Blade Hacksaw is officially in time off. And then it's Columbus Day, so I get my 4-day weekend. And I'm going to spend it, I don't know. We haven't decided on what we're doing. I know that, like, we're supposed to do the big silly thing with the VTuber model that's coming up. And I'm definitely playing 7 days until we get another death. For sure, for sure. And that is the double barrel shotgun unlocked. Ooh. Ooh. So also, Dalton, we just got this unlocked, the iron sledgehammer. Wow, this feels good. Wow, I am just knocking people's heads off. We got a double kill with one swing. It was crazy. I didn't think that was possible. But yeah, let's take all of our goodies, revisit the trader. Oh my god, did you see that glass? Who cares? You think I'm going to take a single little shard of glass? We're just building up a huge collection of nonsense here that we can't move, sadly. It's just hanging out. Iron feels huge versus stone. Yeah. The increase was so dramatic and instantly like, wow, I am hurting things now. Love to see it. Ooh, we're gonna take this sewing kit. We were just complaining earlier we didn't have any sewing action. We'll take our glue and I don't really care about the rest of this, I don't think. Just take these for the cell. We're heading back. And hopefully someday we get to re-loot this mess. I was so excited. I said, oh man, we're gonna get that huge collection of things we left behind. And then we just increased how much crap's in there. Yeah, trader inventory's just reset. How'd I like your save? So the big things that I took away from that was I noticed that when you were interacting with the trader and taking on jobs, you were looking where the quests led. And I certainly wasn't doing that. And I think that having an idea of the rewards that pop out of those, that is really important. And maybe that's something I need to start doing. I saw you did a bunch of stealth. I do not intend to be a stealth boy, but I think that as the game gets harder, maybe I'll tap into that. It's just that I want to go fast. I just need to run around and hit things. And stealth certainly seems important. Quest locations are important. So what I'd always done is I just took whatever was closest that wasn't buried treasure, unless I really just didn't feel like dealing with any bullshit. I just said, okay, I'll do whatever the closest thing is. A reward's a reward. That's how my brain was working. You say I smell like dysentery? What do you think you smell like, old man? He just said it again. I'm going to take the Gravedigger mod. That's big. That's a big one. That'll go on our shovel. Oh, we've got iron tools across the board now. Very exciting. These nerd goggles, that goes away. Last Yu-Gi-Oh rant. Tenpai consists of 8 cards. All are hyper low rarity, and empty 4 of them are ultra rare, and all are played as 3 ofs. Really? So I've messed around with Tenpai a little bit. Wait. Is that the new set, or you just talked about Tenpai in general? Like, I know you said some new stuff came out, but I don't think you said Tenpai, right? Right? I bought some of the basics of Tenpai, and I, like, ran a little bit of it, but, like, I didn't look at the rest of what they had going on. Oh, so the new set is Tenpai too. Okay. You've learned a lot of POIs, so you can also tell you what's just a regular house versus POI that might give good loot. The experience advantage. I see. Yeah, there's definitely some learning I still gotta do about this video game. Some big learning.
You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Alright, so let's head back to base, and then Tenpai didn't exist in Master Duel before today. Wait, what's the worm thing? That's like some little idiot that turns into a bunch of different things. I thought that engine was really cheap too, and it started with a T. And it was like a monk guy. Tenyi. I'm thinking Tenyi. Never mind. My bad. Listen, it's still 10. The first 3 letters are still 10. There are a few big names that you auto lock into. Hell yeah. I mean, Tenyi, Tenpai, it's all the same. Listen, okay, so does Tenpai have martial arts monks? Because if so, I really can't be blamed for that mistake. That's not my fault. The fact that it's a low rarity engine. And you said they're a turn 2 OTK, huh? It's dragons like Tenyi. Perfect. Oops, all 10. I mean, 10 means something, right? Isn't like 10 heaven? But what does that have to do with dragons? I thought dragon was Ryu. all of my understanding of dragon mechanics is like, fucking, I played Breath of Fire once, and I know the main character's name is Ryu. Oh, fucking, okay. This is the second stream we've done that. I'm turning off sticky keys. I'm done with it. Settings. Fucking sticky keys. Sticky keys. Get it out of here. Lock shortcut keys when pressed. Turn off sticky keys. Keyboard shortcut for sticky keys. Off. Get it off. Dalton, we are talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Karen and I have sick, disgusting addictions to card games, and I think I have 400 hours of Master Duel at this point. I got in, I put like 200 hours in, and then I bounced off. And then Karen and I is like, hey, card games. And I'm like, oh yeah, card games. And we just kept talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I just somehow dumped another 200 hours. It's true, we're disgusting. I would say the habit's disgusting. But here, let me look at this. Master Duel. 420, baby. 420, blaze it. Perfect. Yeah, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since high school. I was the same way, right? Like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! For a very small period of time. It first came out, and the cartoon, the anime was coming out, and I played fucking the original Yu-Gi and Kaiba starter decks against my friend, and we played Ante. So the way it worked is that we would bet the top card of our deck, and the winner would take the loser's card. We played actual Ante. And guess what? Blade lost a lot and didn't have a playable deck anymore. That was my experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! And after that, I didn't play a whole lot of it for some reason. What a strange set of circumstances. That's crazy. I wonder why Blade didn't play more Yu-Gi-Oh! When he ran out of a deck to play. I'm going to take these cloth rags. And then I had some guys in my chat from about 2 years ago who were very passionate about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I said, sure, check it out. And my initial impression of Yu-Gi-Oh! were, man, I hate the pacing of Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate that the game can end in one turn. I hate that the game can end without me ever taking a turn. That as somebody who's played a lot of other card games, that was really disturbing. And after having played it a lot, I'm still not in love with the pacing. But the fact is, there's a bunch of cool, stupid, fun stuff you can do, and I like the stupid, cool, fun stuff you can do. I really, really like Yu-Gi-Oh! When it's my turn. When it's my opponent's turn, I'm just miserable. Speaking of dumb shit, now that I have 4 days off, would I be available to jam a new KDM-style board game as in learn the rules together? Karen and I, send me a message in the Discord with the details. I'm interested. After first few games, also, hey, Shanana, you'd be like, okay, can we drop the anti-rule until at least there's a little back and forth? Yeah, I mean, it got to the point, right? So this was like old Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So it was really, really slow paced, and traps and spells were really important. And the way that it happened was I lost all of my 4-star monsters that could fight Lajin, right? Like, Lajin was just the 1800 strength guy, and it could beat down all of my dudes. And I lost my Lajin, so now my opponent had 2 Lajins. And I think I had, like, a giant Soldier of Stone and an Aquamador that I could play in defense mode and just be like, okay, if I can play Summon Discal, then I can play the game. But other than that, I'm just gonna get the shit kicked out of me by Lajin. Oh, shit. That was the experience. I'm dropping off this cooking pot. I don't know what we're doing with it. We're gonna do this. I have multiple cooking pots now. I'm developing a horde of pot. The kids have things to say about these pot hordes, don't they? Okay, these steel sledgehammer, I'm actually gonna hoard those. You're coming with me. Yeah, you're coming with me in the future. We'll sell our oil, and we'll sell this, and we'll sell this. And I think that's it. I think the rest of this stays. Because you're still melting down everything you're supposed to. Good forge. That's a good forge. Good boy. Good forge. And we're going to the other merchant. It's only 4 o'clock. We have time. think it's hilarious that they banned Pot of Greed must play for being overpowered, but allow cards that have a novel for abilities. I mean, so there are cards that generate card advantage that's equivalent or greater than Pot of Greed, right? The problem is that those are very like contextual and they only work in very specific things. Also, what's up, Igor? Hey. Karen I says I can write novels on this. Yeah, Igor, what's up? What's up? Yeah, we we're very, very appreciative for those gifted subs. Thank you. But yeah, don't test you. I mean, there's reasons why Pot of Greed's banned for sure. Like, the fact is that there are decks that wouldn't break if you put Pot of Greed in it. There are decks that would break if you put Pot of Greed in it, and that's the problem. Yeah. Igor reads your Discord. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, something about living mechs? Is that what we've got cooking? I mean, I like mechs. I like mechs a lot. Although, I know we were talking the other day about starting a something tabletop. And, like, listen, if we're interested in checking out Lancer, I would love to check out Lancer. Also, hey, what's up, Cat? Hello, Magic X Cat. Still on the Silent Hill 2? Indeed. We're still doing the same old things over here. Nothing crazy or new here. Just doing the slow grind. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in Lancer, because I'm a sad little fucking mech fanboy. It's more like KDM. Yeah, I'm tracking. But I'm just putting it out there that, I think Jesse's on board. Well, the problem is that I want at least one more person. If we can get one more person on board, I will start. Then it's a matter of, like, coordinating our days, and that's going to be tough. That's going to be real tough. You'd also love a BT campaign. BT? I do not know a BT. The games that I want to run the most, right? Like Pathfinder, I just know Pathfinder like the back of my hand, and I'm a big fan of the setting. I want to run in Ustalov. Battletech? No, pass. I talked about this the other day. My old store shop owner at the Dragon's Horde, he loved running Battletech, and he said one of the best things about Battletech is you can die during character creation. And I heard that and said, how is that a positive thing? I don't want to die during character creation. That sounds miserable. The worst part, since that conversation, someone pitched an insane premise for pen and paper to you, and you've been writing. Damn, Karen, he's been inspired. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So, okay, we were talking the other day about Don't Rest Your Head. I need to know what the counterpart to that. Hold on. I'm cheating. So, Don't Rest Your Head is one of the books. What's the other one? What is the other book? And look at this. They're selling it for a cheap $5. It's a very small book. It's extremely, it's very small, so I get it. But what's the alternative? There's a second book that's associated with this fucking thing. And I can't remember. RPGs? I'm finding this. We need to find the other name. Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Hold on. Why is that? I don't need to know about Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Guys, you want to play Thirsty Sword Lesbians? Where is it? I'm in the role-playing games section. No, what do you mean? I'm in RPGs. I give up. One of them's Don't Rest Your Head, and the other one's whatever the fuck it is. Oh, shit. There's some cursed ones out there. What's the one that makes people hurt each other? It's Paranoia. Paranoia is one of them. Paranoia is a good one-shot thing, because it's just insane. You like Pathfinder, but it has the same issues. They demand their own lore too much. I mean, you could just run with the rules, right? But, like, a big reason why you want to play Pathfinder is Golarion, right? I feel like you don't need to know Golarion to play in it, but it definitely helps, right? Like, if I'm running a game in Cheliax and I've got players who are Taldorans, right? And then suddenly we're talking about border conflicts. If players don't understand, the deeper implications behind that, then some things are missed. Same thing with Galt. I could talk about the politics of Galarian because I'm extremely passionate about it. And if you don't know the setting, yeah, I would have to build that love of the setting in the players, and that's some legwork. And that's of course not going to work for character creation, right? How are you supposed to love the setting like fucking a million years in there? Second book is Don't Lose Your Mind. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's so we just had some guys who were always diving into the next weird little thing, right? And these guys were pushing the stuff like, ooh, let's play the Malifaux tabletop RPG. Let's play, what was it? There was this warband-based tabletop RPG that had some very unique models, and when they suckered me into playing it, I was playing as a deep dwarf faction that had a carrion crawler. You have no idea how to die in character creation, but BTRPG makes you track ammo for every gun, and that's stupid as hell. I mean, it's been a long time. I don't know what was going on it, but I know that one Harry of the Dragon Sword talked about it back in the day. I did not get on board. Like, I was very put off by that concept. Hit. Later, lady. Love the one shot. The AC-10, there's... Wait, hold on. You want to learn D&D, but it's hard where you live. I mean, D&D is just so tough to get into, right? Like, it's not just the upfront cost of, like, hey, learn how to play this game. It's, hey, find 3 to 5 other people to play it with. And that's a big commitment. Because if you buy the books and you learn the game and you don't find those 3 to 5 other people to play it with, you are not going to get to play the game. There's some really cool online communities for in-play person. Yeah. Absolutely. I have not been able to play in-person D&D for... Oh, never mind. For 4 years. Immediately before I started streaming, one of my coworkers was talking about D&D, and he heard that I had some history, and he invited me to play. And it was a game. I had a good time with it. It's just that I was kind of like, man, I kind of want to focus on streaming. I don't know if I have the time to dedicate to this. I didn't say it, but the game was, well, I feel like I've been spoiled. I've developed some maybe high standards for games. I hate putting it like that. I hate it. He did a good job. He did a good job for where he was. But I wasn't feeling like super passionate to stick with that game. Later, lady. Let's see. Some of the ammo fits other guns. Oh yeah, for the for Mech Warrior. The issue is you live an hour away from any towns. Yo. Being far away from your friendly local game shop is rough. And I'm gonna be honest, there is a huge difference between online play and offline play. As a DM, it is way harder to DM online. Well, unless you have face cams. The important thing is, right, the reason why seeing your players' faces as a DM is you can gauge how they're reacting to things, right? When you're just talking at, a faceless computer screen, you can't tell how engaged or how disengaged your audience is. And being a DM is part entertainer, right? And it sucks, right? Because that kind of makes DMing feel like a job sometimes, because you are making an experience, and if you didn't do a good job, it all falls apart. Which is a whole thing. And the more experienced your group is, the more they understand how hard it is. Like DMing and all of that jazz. You can tell, but engaging them is so much harder. 100%, I love sitting at a table and seeing my players lean forward. I love seeing that. Because I know they're locked in. And that's harder to notice, right? Like, when you don't have the face stuff going on and they're distracted or whatever, right? It's much harder to see, am I doing what I need to engage my audience right now?
Oh, I sell to anyone.
Let's sell some goodies, though.
Morons like you.
Even your morons like you. Hey, why don't you suck my fucking dick, little asshole? You go away. You go away. We've got all these goodies. The Enforcer, it's light armor. Be gone. All of this. Money in the bank. We have $7,400 dues right now. Holy shit. Yeah, like if you really want to get into D&D, there are ways to get into it. Absolutely. Like, and I'm a big fan of the D&D. The problem is that like sometimes people want different experiences out of D&D, right? Like some people really want to have a high quality in-depth gameplay experience, and some people want to have a high quality in-depth narrative experience. And sometimes those goals cooperate and align, and sometimes they don't. And this can be especially challenging when you've got a new audience, and let's say your audience's experience with RPGs is, oh, let's just go ahead and say it, Skyrim, or any kind of like run around and just be a murder hobo experience, right? And if you go into a D&D game and your expectation is, oh, I'm just going to be a murder hobo, this is the way it works, right, and everything's going to be hunky-dory, and you have other people at the table who are sitting there like, oh, I'm kind of looking for an immersive roleplay experience, everybody needs to get together on the same page, or a compromise needs to be made. Like, that was the craziest thing to learn as a young DM growing into DMing, was how important talking about what's going on outside of the game was. That if you want a high quality roleplay experience, you gotta do a little talky talk. Murder Hobo is fun. I love roleplay experiences. My favorite games are games where we roll as few dice as possible. It's hard getting away from the video game idea of winning and lean more into storytelling. It is extremely difficult. Now, when you have seasoned guys who've been doing this for 10 years, yeah, it can happen. But when you're trying to introduce new people, like sometimes you can introduce new people and you see their eyes light up, right? Because they see, oh, we're telling a story together and I'm immersed and this is fun and cool. And seeing a new player hit that is magical. It is so cool. But the opposite happens as well. You can go over there, murder hobo, but the rest are doing the real game progression. I mean, that doesn't work, Shanana, right? Because ultimately, this is a team experience, right? And yeah, you can kick people out of the game, but like, I play with people I like. Like, the hardest thing for me about starting a D&D game is I do not play D&D with random strangers. And I'm sure there are people who play D&D with random strangers and they make friends, but that is not how my brain works. I don't want to do that. And when I like the people I'm sitting at the table with, I definitely want to make it work for everybody. What sucks is, like, when I was young, like, I tried getting some people to work together that had no business interacting with one another. I tried to get people who hated each other to play D&D with each other because I liked them. I was the middleman between two guys who just could not stand each other. And the compromise we came up to was, okay, listen, you guys might hate each other out of game, but in game, let's roleplay. That was stupid. That did not work. Oh, to be young and stupid and to think that people can just pretend to like each other. What the fuck was I thinking? Social shit's just like anything else, a matter of practice. Yeah. I mean, if I was really brave, I would just be playing with randos. But, like, you know what I really love? My time. I love my time. So I'm going to play with people I like and just enjoy the experience as is. Well, I say that, you know, remember, when did I say was the last time I had a role-playing experience? The last game I ran was 5-ish years ago, and the last game I was in was 4. You've done that. You've listed on Roll20 as DM for randos, and it's been about a 50-50. So have I told the Hell Game, the Hell Game story? This is going to reflect really poorly on me as a character. I was at my friendly local game shop, and I was a social butterfly. I loved what was happening in my game store. We learned all these card games, and all these war games, and all these board games, and all these role-playing games, and I wanted to be in everything. I was working part-time, I had a ton of free time, I was not focusing on my future, and I spent probably 5 years of my life just being a traditional gaming guy, and it was awesome. That is some of the most fun I've had in my life. It was so great. And because I was a social butterfly who was willing to try anything and get into anything, I became a part of every clique. I was in the clique that was the guys who'd just gotten out of college and were kind of experimental. I was in the older guys clique that was all these adults who'd grown up and had families but were still playing D&D. I was in the kids clique that played a lot of Magic the Gathering. I was in the stoner clique, despite the fact that I was not a stoner. But, like, the kids were fun. The kids were fun, so I hung out with them. That's all it took. And I noticed that some people didn't stay in D&D games, that they were problematic players. They were selfish, or they didn't really they created problems for the groups they were in, and with enough friction that eventually caused them to like get dropped out. And we had to talk about this, me and what this is so shitty, what I had considered at the time as the game store elites. Oh, I was a part of the elite crew. And we had a long talk about these guys who just couldn't stay in a game. And I said, can you imagine if all of these guys were in the same game? That would be crazy. And that idea stuck with me, and I was like, what if I ran that game? What if I just ran a one-shot for the guys that are just the most problematic players in the shop? What would happen? And I ran that one-shot. And that one shot was one of the best DMing experiences I've ever had. Turns out, when you have a large collection of people who have been ostracized from something that they want to do, they are really appreciative and cooperative when you give them a chance. Fuck. Fuck. And that first session was magical. Like, we had a musical segment. And everybody cooperated and played along despite the fact it was really cheesy and stupid. And it was great. And I felt so guilty afterwards that I called it the Hell Game, right? And it's like, wow. Oh no, these are actual people. Right, I forgot. That when you treat people like with decency and compassion, that maybe you get some positive things out of it. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. And there I had been, this elitist douchebag looking down on them. And it was absolutely one of the most positive experiences I've ever had. Because that wasn't a one-shot. We turned that into a full campaign. Now, I'm an extremely flaky DM, so that campaign didn't last very long. We got to the first major story arc. And then because we had a bunch of guys who were bashing heads with each other. Remember those guys who I said hated each other and I was trying to get them to play with each other and that was a bad idea? Yeah, that did eventually end up happening. That it didn't matter how much they were appreciative of being given the opportunity to play D&D. The fact is that those guys were still personalities that were not meant to clash with each other. One of those guys ended up being my best friend who lived with me for years, and the other guy I talked to for many, many, many years, and I'm still in contact with. They're great. They have transitioned, so I will stop saying he. She is very cool. She's a cool lady. We don't talk as much as we should. And she was in my last D&D game that I ran, actually. Yeah. Good times. That was the game with the forest that I enjoyed so much. Lovely experience, that. Yeah. I want to get back into it. It's just that, like, I remember all those times where I was a flaky DM. And it's so hard to be like, yes, let me get a bunch of people together and I'll put this thing and then I'll run a game that, like, lasts 3 months. And I'm like, I'm over this. I'm the worst. It's just that when DMing turns into a job, it's tough to stick with it. It is so difficult. Yeah, how much DMing experience do I have? It's all fine and good to say, oh, I've been playing D&D for years, but like when you think of all the gaps, right? Like I've barely played D&D since I joined the military. I I had an idea, right? When I deployed to Bagram, I bought a bunch of dice sets and I brought like my player's handbook for Pathfinder. I was like, I'm gonna teach these guys how to play D&D while we're deployed. That did not happen. That did not happen. What I did do while I was deployed is I somehow played a fair amount of Path of Exile, and I don't know how that's possible. With the ping I get now with my life, how was I playing Path of Exile? Actually crazy. Well, here, let me gather up my goodies. Let's get some food cooking, shall we? Oh, eggs too? We're making bacon and hacking eggs right now. I'm out of eggs. We have some delicious food coming. Look how much water we have. Oh my god. I'm just gonna make all the glue in the world. I'm gonna turn all of these bones into glue right now. When I have this much water, why wouldn't I? Fucking glue. 29 glue? Get that shit cooking. Easy. In another time, another place, I would have been horrified at the idea of spending that much. But like, we've just got the water, why not? Make some goldenrod tea, make some coffee. Some coffee. Like, even with all this, I still have over 20 water in my inventory. And an additional 9 teas to chug on. It's pretty good. It's pretty gosh darn good. Let me grab up some goodies, shall we? I would like to craft... Wait, are we out of oil? Son of a bitch, I'm out of oil. Fine, I'm dropping off this battery. Get in there. It's 2 minutes to break that bitch down. I'm not carrying it. Yeah, DMing D&D, it was a good time. I mostly ran Pathfinder and 3rd Ed D&D back in the day. But afterwards, I got into the Rogue Trader. Of course, an extremely passionate Warhammer community. And there were a lot of people who were really interested that wanted to get involved in that. And I first ran a Warhammer fantasy role-playing game, and that was excellent. Well, that was excellent for me, for what Blade Hacksaw of the time was capable of. And the other thing that we ran was Rogue Trader. So I mentioned that like one of the systems that I'd be very excited to run is Rogue Trader. For people who do not know, people know about the grim dark future of the 41st millennium or whatever it is. Hold on, I would like to use my knife. We're taking some goodies. I'm claiming all of you. My farm yielding... we may have to look at making some seeds too. I don't know how much we have here. Let me look into seeds, and then we'll talk about the grim darkness of the 41st millennium. So if I get 5 of these, I can make 1 seed? Is that how that works? This does not seem good. You can grow grass. But why? Why would I wish to grow grass? Also super corn. Super corn's out there. Well, I'm gonna regrow a little bit of this at least. Oh my god, that's all we have. This, and then we're out of seeds. Oh my god. You keep thinking that like seeds are gonna be this unlimited resource, and then you crack into it and it's like, oh, this is all I got out of this. That's depressing. Like, if we save up a bunch of things, we can make seeds. So, we can always experiment a little and see exactly how much of something we need before we start yielding positive. I'm growing a lot of things I just do not need right now, but I want to experiment. I really want some more farms too. But yes, we were talking about the grim darkness of the 41st millennium. So, 40k works... I'm not going to go into 40k. I'm going to assume people understand 40k. Rogue Trader works where you're this privileged aristocrat, and you have very different rights than what the rest of the world is dealing with, right? Like, it kind of sucks to be a person who exists in Warhammer 40k. Like, your generic dudes, life is just really kind of short and miserable and painful, right? But the aristocracy, they live completely different existences. They are above the chaff, the rabble. And the idea of, like, rogue traders, oh, hey, you're either the rogue trader themselves or the rogue trader's retinue when you go adventures across the stars as a super capitalist, trying to make money wherever you can find it. And, you know, maybe it's a little morally gray sometimes, and the factions and characters are doing some things that are a little shisty. Yeah, there's some stuff. Cool setting, cool game, and with some cool people, it was a great experience. I'm gonna keep these springs, actually. Breaking these pipes down. 10 seconds for each pipe, but that's gonna be plenty of iron. I ran it, again, using just like the default thing. The Calix Expanse, I think it was. If smugglers were allowed to own multiple planets, yeah. Like, they kind of get to break a bunch of rules, right? For a normal Imperial subject, interacting with Xenos is verboten, right? You can't do it. But, you know, a rogue trader with the right connections, doing the right things, maybe they sneak like a little Xenos on board their ship. Like, the size and scale of Rogue Trader is so crazy. Like, one ship, right, has a population on board equivalent to a city, right? And when you think of, like, oh, I'm the boss of a city ship, that's crazy. That's nuts. That's a lot of dudes. You're just driving around the freaking galaxy, universe, whatever, with a whole ass population in town. You are a city-state. And, like, it's just a really cool experience, and giving players that kind of, like, role in the Warhammer 40k universe feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Now, of course, you still have to challenge them. They don't get to be the big, super, we can do everything guys, but they do get to do a lot, right? There's simply no comparison between the other kinds of styles that Fantasy Flight, the guys who were making the games at the time, what they were making versus what was happening in Rogue Trader. Completely different world experiences. That was really cool. I would be interested in doing that once again. But, it's a matter of putting all the pieces into play, you know? It do be that way. Let's look into some mining gear, maybe? We could make a full set of miner stuff, huh? Play Rogue Trader, the CRPG. That is true. The Alcat stuff, it's based off the Calixis Expanse, right? Or is it based off of the other so there's a module that's outside of the Calixis Expanse. It's like a Maelstrom or something? The Coronis, yes. Okay, it's Coronis. Cool. If I still had all my Rogue Trader stuff, I'm pretty sure I could pull up that, hold on. Well, whatever, I'm not going to get into it, but still, it's neat. I'm going to make the mining set, I've decided. Bam, there she goes. And it's a fast craft, too. Well, with all of this, maybe we, slap these bad boys on, do a little digging. Where is my thing? Yeah, Alcat. I'm cool with Alcat. I would like to support some Alcat. It's just that, what's the word I'm looking for? Brain. Brain, please function. I know that I bounced off super hard of Kingmaker. And I did want to finish Kingmaker really badly, because of course I'm a big Pathfinder fan, right? And I've always meant to go back to Kingmaker, because I know Kingmaker has some fancy stuff going on with it. Can I get in here, please? Thank you. And it never happened. It never happened, me getting back into the game experience. I'm going to widen this up a little bit, because I did not like descending that. That felt shitty. I got, like, caught on something. promise it's nothing like Kingmaker. I mean, Kingmaker was cool. It's just that, like, so my problem with Kingmaker, and this might say something about, like, how I embrace content in Pathfinder, right? I thought that Kingmaker was really sweaty. Like, it was a sweaty DM running that, and I felt like I had to have a really good build to play. And I don't even think I was playing on hard mode or anything. No, I was playing on one difficulty above the base difficulty. That's what I was doing. And I was thinking, man, it feels like I'm really having to optimize stuff. And meanwhile, the characters they're giving you are trash, right? Like, you get one cleric who's got medium armor as an option, and then they introduce another cleric later who is a Mystic Theurge setup. And it's like, dude, do you know how long it takes for Mystic Theurge to start functioning? Not even being good, start functioning. Like, you took one of the best aspects of being a cleric, being a spellcaster who can wear armor without spell chance failure, and you took that away from him. You fucks. Like, just the start of the game felt so rough and unpleasant, and it wasn't what I wanted. And I've heard all these positive things, right? Like, I know Wrath of the Righteous happened, and I'm sure that was cool. But, like, another problem I had with it is I wasn't really into the characters, you know? Like, I started up the game and I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I should be really into these characters. Oh, wait, Aphid, I saw that. Meanwhile, you're a weirdo who wants to play Planescape Torment again. Planescape Torment's on the list, right? Like, that's one of those classic CRPGs. Fucking... I've tried streaming the original Baldur's Gate. And something that I've had to realize is, going back and playing those old games is kind of difficult. Like, they have aged, and not all of them have aged gracefully. My expectations for, like, video games and gameplay and characters and storytelling has shifted. And, like, playing the original Baldur's Gate was tough. What's crazy about the original Baldur's Gate is there's all of these characters that are completely disposable and do not matter. Like, what the, hello? Why is this, why can I not interact with this? You're currently playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons First Ed, and you're playing the Temple of Elemental Evil. You're a psycho. You're an actual psycho. Enjoy, running into an orb of disintegration or whatever. Fucking crazy. So weird that, like, I'm hitting some of these and they're not digging. Curious. Yeah, so my plan right now, I'm going to dig a nice long tunnel. We're going to connect that to the Rage Cage as a back door. And then we're going to fortify the shit out of it. Now, I did see something about cave-in collapses and the like, which is a little worrisome. But we haven't seen anything like that yet, so I think we're okay. Also, I love that I got the miner set and we're just shoveling. I don't know if the miner set helps with shoveling, but I'm going to pretend it does. Here, let's actually look. I didn't even look at what the set did. Reduces fall damage, worthless. Increases damage of mining tools, stamina of mining tools, and increases mining tool harvest. Okay, so this is when it's time to get iron, we can go crazy. See, what we really want is the salvager set. The salvager. And I'm pretty sure the salvager set is not heavy because it's a perception gear set. Yeah. Now, I don't know if where we need to be is the problem. I might need to dig up soon. You have a party consisting of a level 1 thief, a cavalier, a druid, a cleric, and you, a level 2 magic user with a quasit familiar. Pretty sure to have a quasit familiar. There's a certain alignment you might need to have. This is AD&D after all. Can quasits be used by... Sorry, all of my understanding of AD&D is based off of Baldur's Gate 2, so I might be mistaken on that. Ah yes, and here's our house. I'm nowhere near this. You're chaotic neutral. What's the one that lets you get the pseudo-dragon? I always wanted a pseudo-dragon as a kid, because I had I'm so into dragons at that age. And I was into dragons forever, right? I went from. Okay, has anybody ever heard of the media A Flight of Dragons? Because wow. Wow, that was really important to young Blade Hacksaw. We had a friend who recorded it on VHS. And I played back A Flight of Dragons so many times that like it was barely functioning by the time I was through with it. It was a well-loved VHS, and what's really funny is we missed like the first 15 minutes. Like the guy just decided, oh, I'm going to start recording this way after the movie started. And for years, there was just a ton of A Flight of Dragons content that I just didn't know existed. The whole setup for the story, but I didn't care about the setup for the story. I cared about the fucking dragons. Oh shit. Yeah. So there I am, super into dragons, and then I start experiencing video games, Super Nintendo, and I find a very fancy game made by Capcom. And I'm kind of a fan of Capcom, right? Capcom's introduced me to Mega Man X, which is one of the first video games I ever owned, and Mega Man X was a big deal. Actually, I had Mega Man X2 specifically. Skipped the first one. I was like, okay, I like Capcom. And then an RPG comes out for Capcom called Breath of Fire. And Breath of Fire was something. Once again, a game that I skipped the first title on. I went straight to Breath of Fire 2. And Breath of Fire 2, you play as a protagonist who's part of the Dragon Clan. Yeah, Breath of Fire Caradites. It was so important to me as a kid. Now, the worst thing about being an adult was going back and playing Breath of Fire and having a slightly changed opinion of it. So I went back and I replayed Breath of Fire something like 3 or 4 years ago, I want to say, before I started streaming. So that was probably 6 years now that I'm thinking about it. And it was heartbreaking to realize, oh, Breath of Fire has pacing issues, and it's got some real problems with its audio. All right. So something I definitely didn't remember. Hold on, real quick. People need to appreciate this. I'm going on YouTube. Here, pause this. No, shush. No tomato. I'm not looking at Ode to Roadkill Gore like I always do when I first get to YouTube. We're going to load up Breath of Fire dungeon theme. Okay. Let's listen for just a moment. Nope, that's incorrect. Fuck. It's the bad one. Is it Odoro? I think it's this. No, damn it. Guys, we're gonna spend the next 3 minutes as I find this OST. All right, and then I'm gonna bitch and moan about it. I'm going to find this. No, that's Breath of Fire 1, Breath of Fire 2 dungeon theme. That's why I can't find it. This is important. All right. There's something here. Is this it? Okay, well that's the Game Boy Advance version. But that is the dungeon theme. And I don't know if you noticed, but that was a very small loop here. I'm gonna find dungeon theme SNES. Let's try to find one that's a little higher quality at least. So the title of that was There's Something Here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at There's Something Here, shall we? I can find this. Where are you, bitch? Or was it only called There's Something Here in the fucking Game Boy Advance version? Listen, this is important. Nothing else matters right now except for this. I can't find it. No way. Oh, you bitch. All right, fine. There's something here. Here it is. Okay. And this is the song. And this just loops, and there's a slight difference. But we're gonna play it like this for a little bit. Ooh, a big change. How dramatic. Oh, are we going to do anything else with the theme other than this? Anything else? Have you considered? Okay, okay. So did you hear that? It just looped. That took 30 seconds, and it was nothing. And it looped back in on itself. Now, that theme isn't just the dungeon theme. That theme plays all the fucking time. If you run into an uninhabited part of the world map, that theme will play. If you enter the first forest in the game, that theme plays. That 30-second loop that lasts forever. I felt like I was going to go crazy. And the terrible thing is, Breath of Fire 2 has a lot of good music in it. It has a lot of good music in it. Hold on. All right, this is a Breath of Fire 2 appreciation stream. Where's the battle theme? Critical Moment? Is this it? Nope, that's basic fight. Where is the boss fight theme? Because the boss fight theme has this insane synthesized guitar riff leading it that goes like... And it's so iconic. Hold on, where is it? I'm going to find this. I'm finding this. Where would you be? Where's my diddly 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 do? Is this? No. Fucker! What's my diddly 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 do? I need it. It's the boss theme. I feel like it should be very early in this OST. You bitch. Okay, fine. I'm just skipping. It's not you. This is the first thing. It's not you. It's not you. I mean, this is weird. Join me. Join me on my quest to find the song I'm looking for. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking, I've got ad block on it. Suck my dick. No. Although that theme? Okay. So, I know I just said that I have some negative things about Breath of Fire 2. Let's talk about the positives really quickly. Breath of Fire 2 had a village building, like, mini thing going on that was decently, like, developed. Really ahead of the time. I'm not saying it's, like, Sekine or anything, right? But the fact is, there was some stuff going on. And what was really cool is they had this fusion mechanic. So they had all these kind of, like, spirits that you could combine your characters together with. And what would happen is, if you had the right combination of characters, you would get some kind of unique result, and your character would completely change their form. They'd get new special abilities, new traits, and everything. And it was so cool. It was the concepts of fusion and Dragon Ball, but put in, you know, a JRPG. And I felt like that was really exciting, right? And something else that was really impressive is that even though that horrible dungeon theme plays in, like, fucking a half of the game, it feels like, the overworld theme changes, like, 3 times? There was a lot of passion and love put into the game. I just wish there were fewer questionable design decisions when it came to Breath of Fire, right? I'm finding this. We still haven't found this theme I'm looking for. Give it to me. Pincer attack? Surely not. Surely not. No. Fly pudding. Oh, we're introduced to Jean. And so something else that was really, really, really surprising about this game, right, is that this was an era where... Yeah! It was all for that moment. That stupid guitar riff is ingrained in my brain. It's... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Old RPGs all have their own problem, but there was a magic during this era that you feel we lost along the way. So what was... Here, I'm going to let this play out. So something that Breath of Fire 2 did that was really cool is, like, you have this whole cast of characters, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buddies, right? And you have a little house, and you're building it into a village. And in between... Every time you'd go back to the house, the guys who weren't in the party, or I think even when you visited there and they just weren't in the party, or whatever, you could talk to them. And if you just had slight movements in where you were in the game, they would have something different to say. And by modern standards, we expect that. We expect the characters to develop and have things to say about the situation that's going on. But in this era of RPGs, this did not happen. If you look at what Final Fantasy was doing, You couldn't have these cute little side things with your characters. You look at Chrono Trigger. Well, Chrono Trigger did have that, actually. Chrono Trigger did have that, because Chrono Trigger is the best, one of the best RPGs of all time. Like, Breath of Fire 2 had a lot going on. It's just a shame that it has some really clunky gameplay, and I fucking hate the dungeon theme. I'm so sick of it. Those two themes. All right. And is all my brain. I'll never escape. If I can say one last thing about Breath of Fire 2, Breath of Fire 2 had the best looking character sprites of any JRPG of that era, except maybe Chrono Trigger, and I think that's arguable. Hold on. Let me find some character sprites. Breath of Fire 2 Yap Stream. Breath of Fire 2 character sprites. Okay, the overworld sprites are whatever, right? They're just normal generic guys. Fucking, is this it? I just need an image that I can kick up, cause like the sprites in Breath of Fire 2 were insane. Is this Nina? Sure, we'll take Nina. Her alternate form too, her fusion thing. Right? Like, you look at what Final Fantasy was doing in this era, and Final Fantasy characters looked like this, right? You had Final Fantasy VI, and even in battle, they just kind of lined up adjacent to each other, and just like, okay, and then we'll just have a sword appear in our hands, it'll flash on the screen 2 times, and I hit the enemy. And then Nina's over here, floating in battle with a full character sprite, fucking animations when she attacks or casts spells, and an alternate form. Are you for real? I need some YouTube video. I just need to. We have to. Breath of Fire 2 was so gorgeous, but it was, in a lot of ways, a lot of flash and not as much substance as what the competition was doing. Like, it's no Chrono Trigger, and its storytelling fails to Final Fantasy VI as well. And it sucks that those are the comparisons, but you had to compare it to Squaresoft, right? Squaresoft was the big dog. Breath of Fire 2. Give me like a fight against. Do I remember any of the bad guys' names? I'm fight in Queen. Hold on. Can I get this? Can I get? Yeah. Okay. So one of the adventures you go on is inside a queen's belly because she has gotten fat, and you have to kill the fat cells in the queen. Oh, look at this! Did you see this? Cat's character sprite just exploded into action. This was the Super NES? Oh my god! Holy shit! And the enemies have fully animated sprites. Like, okay, Final Fantasy had some gorgeous looking stills for their bad guys, but they were just stills. And then you see this shit, and we have all these, like, yo, Rand, give him a haymaker. Show him what's up, Rand. Come on. Well, Rand's the slowest, isn't he? Come on, Rand, get in there. Fucking, I don't want to see a counterattack. I want to see Rand punch a leech. You fucker, come here. Okay, we're going. Give me like a huge pack of dudes, or at least some fat cells that we can see killed. We need to kill some fat cells. We have to save the queen from her fat. We're giving her a liposuction live. Fatty cells, there they are. No, don't turn into a dragon, you fuck. I want to see Rand punch something. I mean, this is fine, I guess. Like, guys, I know how primitive this is by today's standards, but back then this was crazy. This goes so hard. Adding Breath of Fire to your playlist? No, Affit, I'm not. So here's the problem. I'm not saying Breath of Fire's a good game. That's the problem. It's just a gorgeous game. Exactly. Sprites that are this good still hold up, right? It's just that, like, these standards of what we're looking for things have kind of changed. Come on, Rand, please. I just want to see you punch, buddy. Also, cats, like... Okay. Guys, I never get down bad on stream. You know that. I'm a good boy, right? We talk about some degenerate topics now and then. But if Breath of Fire 2, if Capcom would make a really, really good remake of Breath of Fire 2, Imagine the possibilities. Listen, Cat's one of those characters that's like, oh, this influenced me as a child. I'm so bad. You remember playing Breath of Fire during a GBA emulation day, but you think you never finished it? So the Game Boy Advance version of Breath of Fire had some stuff going on. Blade is a furry? No, shut up. Listen. I know all of the characters in this game are furries except for the protagonist, okay? Although he's a dragon boy, so I guess everybody's a furry. But like I was single digits, and Cat is this cool warrior woman, all right? Like, you meet Cat on the battlefield, right? You meet her in a coliseum, and you know that she's going to get shot and, like, defeated unfairly by the fucking tournament organizers so that you get a guaranteed win. And you get the chance to intercept the poison dart and save her, and then she's like, what the fuck, you stupid asshole, I didn't ask for that shit. And then she joins the party, and she's tsundere and cute and awesome. It's awesome. Oh, shit. This motherfucker just used Rand to cast a spell. Motherfucker, I want to see Rand punch somebody. Whatever, you get it. All right, I think I've shown off a lot of things. Cat's great, no cat slander. Hell yeah, hell yeah. No, cat's super cool. Now, I don't think they could get away with this no pants thing in the modern era. Like, she's a Sonic character. She has boots. She has a chest piece. She has arm guards. No fucking pants. How would you remaster this? This is one of the things I've been the most upset about. We have all these Marvel vs. Capcom games, and there has never been a Breath of Fire representation. How dare you? I mean, people ask, okay, what moveset would you give a Breath of Fire cast? And I would say, just get Nina. Nina's got a million spells, and she can fly. She would just be Magneto. Does Donald Duck wear pants? Donald Duck isn't like a cute anime girl, okay? It's different. Cute anime girls have to wear pants. That's how it works. Because you can't redeem story time the second I stop story timing. Well, if you have a prompt, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll think a moment. Oh, shit. Story time? Okay. I gotta think for a second. What am I gonna do here? I mean, we can just keep talking about those old-style RPGs and the like, but here's the thing. You know, when I was a kid, I hadn't quite gotten to the point where it's like, oh, I know what I like, right? And we were renting from Blockbuster. And I can't remember... I do remember what my first big RPG was. Alright, I'll give you guys a second to guess if anybody wants to participate. What do you think the first RPG I super got into is, right? Super NES era. And,
Hurrah!
hurrah, we'll get there. Look at SMT1-2's demon design. Cute anime girls don't wear pants. I missed SMT. I had a buddy who played SMT, but it missed me. It missed me. I was getting into Sekinen in that era. Sekinen in Final Fantasy. But yes, the first Super NES RPG I really got into was Earthbound. And I don't know what struck Mama Hacksaw to buy Earthbound. No, I do. Okay. So my best friend at the time, Eric Brown. You hope the answer is Star Ocean? The original Star Ocean didn't have an English release. Right? Like, so the original Star Ocean was my holy grail. I remembered seeing a magazine with Star Ocean on it and being like, oh, I want to play Star Ocean. Cool, this looks neat. And I never played Star Ocean until Star Ocean 2 came out. It has a English release. Well, I know it got a modern remaster, but I don't think the original Star Ocean got an English release unless it was Europe only. Like, I don't think it made it, but maybe I'm mistaken. You know, Earthbound was my first big RPG because my best friend, I went over to his house, he had Final Fantasy II, which is, of course, Final Fantasy IV. Because we were America, and that for some reason we decided that we just wanted to skip all the bullshit, but we didn't want to confuse people. Like, if they came in with Final Fantasy IV, they'd be like, well, where's Final Fantasy 2 and 3? What the fuck? So we were Final Fantasy 2. And I had such a good time with Final Fantasy 2, and I was talking about it. And somehow from that, Mama Hacksaw got the idea of like, oh, I guess Blade likes RPGs or something? I feel like there has to be more to that story. But she had a friend. We were on food stamps at the time. We were living poor. And at the end of that, Mama Hacksaw just borrowed some money from friends to get me a birthday present of Earthbound. And back then, the Earthbound we bought, and I think all copies of Earthbound, came packaged with a super in-depth strategy guide. And it was...
The nothing still does nothing. Yippee.
It's true, Cat. It still does nothing. Also, how's the volume on the text-to-speech? I know people said that it was a little too loud last time. I think it's adjusted now. But Earthbound. That Earthbound back then, with the game plus the strategy guide, was like an $80 package or something, which was insane for that era. And getting that was huge. And it felt really valuable, right? And stupid fucking young Blade misinforming and being a little shithead, talking to my best friend Eric Brown and saying, "Oh, you know, this game's out of print. You're not going to be able to buy it." Why the fuck are kids shitty? Why the fuck was I such a shit kid? Such a shit person. Oh my goodness. And he talked to his mom, and his mom went to my mom, and I got chastised. But we played Earthbound, and I played so much fucking Earthbound. Holy crap. Earthbound was yet again one of those, like, this made me as a person. Looking at Earthbound's price, it really felt like it was out of print. I mean, there weren't a lot of, like, things made of it, right? And if you're trying to get a fresh copy of Earthbound now, it's, like, insane. I still have my copy of Earthbound. I don't know if it plays, though. And it certainly doesn't have a battery that works anymore. Not after all these years. But, I had shaky reading skills before I owned Earthbound. After a year of owning Earthbound, I was very proficient. Like, had my own RPG, understanding things. Now, there were some things that went over my head. Let's be clear. We run into Everdread in Tucson, and he's got a Jamaican accent or something going on. He speaks C''MON. And young Blade Hacksaw looked at that and said, "Huh. Well, I think he's Jamaican, and I've seen I've seen some fiction, and the Jamaicans, they have the accent like this man." So seeing Simon, I thought, okay, he's saying man like a Jamaican guy. When C''MON is, of course, come on, which is not tied to any kind of ethnicity. It's just slang. But this was an era where seeing slang in print was really weird, at least for young Blade. But every time I'd see it, I'd just be like, "See, man," and I'm like, oh. Not the way it's supposed to be interpreted. Yeah. One of those games that I did not 100%, of course. I basically 100% nothing, right? Even as much as I played Earthbound. There's the sword, right, for Pooh. For Pooh! You got Pooh's sword. And I never had the patience to bother putting it together. Because you had to, like, grind against Starman for a million years, and you can beat the game fine without it. So I said, fuck it, I'm not going to do all that shit. Don't worry, we all have moments like that. I mean, when you're growing up and you're stupid, I expect people to make mistakes, you know? And I was certainly growing up and stupid. It could be argued there's still a little bit of that stupid thing. But we all deal with a little dummy dumb sometimes, you know? It be that way. It be that way. Am I really going to break down all these cars? So here's the thing. We are 3 days out from Horde Night. I think this is going to be our last day of fucking around, even though I really, really did want to break into Tier 3 quests. Oh, hold on, before I break down this vehicle. Let's loot it. Actually, hold on, I have to take a piss break. I'm piss boy. Farewell, everyone. I'll see you in a moment. I'm piss! Alright, guys, what if I just went out and I commissioned cat fan art? I listen. It's a tragedy that there's not enough cat fan art in the modern day, but what if I could be the one? No, no. Oh shit. Vehicles in our good shape. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the quest real part. Fan art or fan art? I mean, listen, I don't think I could commission anything too nasty, but like, it would be cool to see her represented in the modern era. I just want a new wave of cat appreciation to exist. She's cool. She's cool. You know what's sad though? Like, did she have a major story arc after the Colosseum? Like, a lot of the characters had, like, their thing, right? Wait, doesn't she have, like, an ex-boyfriend or something that you kill? Doesn't she have, like, a demon who's lusting after her? I can't remember. I remember... Wait a minute, hold on. There's some narrative like that. So Sten's narrative I remember a lot, because Sten's like, I'm the silly monkey. Ooh, 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 ee, ee. And then you come back to his hometown, he's like, oh, by the way, I'm the general of this fucking nation, and I'm just... I'm in shame, and I ran away to become a circus. To become a circus act, traveling circus monkey. And then you come to Rand's hometown. There's like paladins or some shit, and Rand specifically has to beat the shit out of them. If I want more fan art, look at Fear from Star Ocean. Okay, okay. So I never played the original Star Ocean, but I was passionate about Star Ocean 2. I bought the remake, and I played the first session of it on stream, and I had a great time with it. I had a really good time with it. Of course, most of that was reliving old memories, but, I don't know. It's so hard to judge some of these things when nostalgia's involved. Oh my god, another Tools Digest, thank you. Iron Tools Quality 4? I might... but what if I waited until we had 5? I'll think about it. Listen, I'm just happy we found a tier 2 wrench in that little box back there. But no, the original Star Ocean's always been on the agenda, right? Like, I was really passionate about Star Ocean 2, and it was one of the first RPGs that I can remember that had a romance system. Like, all the little side quests inside was really cool, and it was very valuable because Blade was entering the idea where the point in his life where he was starting to get interested in girls, right? Like, video games grew up with me. If you look at the Super NES era, there wasn't a lot of horniness in the Super NES era. But when we get to the PlayStation era, suddenly, things start to change a little bit. And when you get to the PS2 era, things change a lot. So the timing was perfect for me. It got your glowing recommendation. Just watch out for the plot holes and pacing issues. Like, Star Ocean 2 had some very chaste dating, and that was very cute. And then you had fucking Thousand Arms, which was a little less chaste. Thousand Arms, holy shit. Is there anybody out there who recognizes fucking Thousand Arms? Because that's something. That was a title where you played as a womanizer. And his whole thing is he's the son of like a blacksmith of legend or something. And your special ability is to date girls and craft weapons based off of your relationship with cute girls. And young Blade was fascinated. Oh my, what is this? What could this be? But it's one of those titles that I never got to own, right? It was very hard to find a copy of Thousand Arms. So I only got to rent it a couple of times, and it hit that kind of like holy grail status. Yeah. Oh my god. Here, let me get some eats. Hungry. Oh my god, we have so many fucking engines in our inventory right now. What the fuck? I'll top me off some. Yeah, I've always wanted to do a full playthrough of fucking Thousand Arms. Oh my gosh. And I was so into JRPGs in that time in my life. Oh my god, I played them all. Like, I don't know if there's a JRPG from that era that I didn't play, and I certainly judged them. I did not think all JRPGs were created equal. There was one called Beyond the Beyond, and I thought that title was trash. Sorry for any Beyond the Beyond fans out there. It had, like, a really unique art style for the time. Like, it had a lot going on. but I just wasn't impressed. The narrative felt kind of like crazy. It was really fast. I'll never forget, they give you this super jacked ultra guy in the party, like really early on. He like carries you for maybe 20 minutes, and they put a curse on him, and he's worthless. He's worthless. So like 4 hours down the line, he's just a guy taking up space in the squad. He does no damage, and it's like, what the fuck? Kick this guy out of my party. He sucks dick. And then Legend of the Dragoon. So that's a game I never got to play enough of, right? And I went back as an adult. I have a PlayStation library. I don't collect I don't collect Super NES games because they're too old and they're too hard to play. But like, I can play PlayStation games on my PS3. So I kind of became something of a PlayStation title collector about 2 years ago. I have an extensive library, not with me right now because, you know, I'm in Korea and I don't have my PlayStation 3 with me. But overall, I've got some stuff. The way I described Thousand Arms, you just imagine the protagonist to be a fusion of Lloyd and Zelos from Symphonia. So, Tales of Symphonia, I missed it. And I know it's one of those games people say is so important, it's so good, but it was a Dreamcast title. And I only played Dreamcast titles if they came over to the PlayStation. So, the horny games of that time were Lunar and, to a much lesser extent, Grandia. I don't even think it's fair to put Grandia in that same listing. It's just that Grandia is made by the same people who made Lunar. And, like, Lunar had dating elements. Not very... Well, it didn't have dating elements. Not like fucking Thousand Arms. The what games? Hey, Infernal. The nasty games. Grandia was great. Grandia remains one of my favorite JRPGs of all time, and I think the first disc is largely perfection. Can I do something real quick? So, we were playing Grandia on stream, and it had been a while since I played. And I try to play Grandia every, like, 5 years or something, right? And, oh god, am I even going to be able to do this? I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to jump on Twitter and hope I can find it in my archive. So, while I was playing Grandia, what is his name? I think it's Noriyuki Iwadare is the composer for Grandia. And I am so absolutely impressed with what Mr. Iwadare does. Iwadare-san? Or is that his first name? I'm bad at the Japanese, right? And in playing Grandia, I was so struck by an overwhelming sense of nostalgia that I cried. Violins and pianos were playing, and I just lost control. I was hoping that I had that clip in my archive. Unfortunately, I'm on Korea, so I can't do that, right? Because I'm on Korea, right, when I'm going into the Twitch archives, here, I'll show you the Korea experience. Open a new tab. Everything's muted, right? Do not load anything. We're going to Blade's channel, and I'm nice and muted right now. And the crazy thing is, right, we go into Blade's, boop here, videos, and look, oh, no videos. Oh, that's crazy, because we're in, we're here. We're in Korea, so nothing gets saved. Oh, by the way, did you know Korea's business site will shut down on the 27th of 2024? Yeah, I wanted to pull up the clip of me getting really emotional over Grandia. I'll pull that up later. Grandia's phenomenal. The first disc of Grandia is really brilliantly paced. Light mode? Yeah, get blinded, idiot. Get blinded. Also, hey Craig, welcome back. So, where do I want to go with Grandia? The first... But Grandia 2, I bounced off of Grandia 2. I got to... They introduced, like, a little guy character. Like a teenager or something on the team. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot going on with Grandia 2. Fucking Melfina, I think her name is? No, not... Wait, is it Roan? Yeah. Like, I remember getting to, like, I think it was the tongue of the big bad guy, and I remember nothing else after that. There's a remaster on the Steam. Yeah, Infernal, if you like JRPGs, you should play Grandia. If you don't like JRPGs, so, like, I remember Grandia being really well paced, but playing it on stream, I had a different experience, and I realized what makes the early game of Grandia feel so good is its really weird and interesting tech system, right? So, you get experience like normal, right? And you level up from killing bad guys or whatever, but you also get experience from just doing things with specific, with the various weapons and, magics, right? And as these level up, you unlock new skills. And if you have the stat line, you can see what you need to unlock the next skill. So this builds all these little objectives for you to chase. And it's like, oh, I want this skill. And once you learn what something is, maybe you want that on the other characters. So developing into that is really cool. It's like really cool. And if you're not interested in that part of the game, once you get to the second major continent, there's a lot of dungeons. A lot of dungeons. And unless you're really enjoying the gameplay, like leveling up these cool skills to unlock cool abilities, that is going to drag. So when I was on stream and it's like, damn, I really, really, really want to get to the next part of the story, and I'm going through all these dungeons, and it's like, oh. And I could have focused on the gameplay, but as soon as I just got to, like, the Silent Forest, I got sidetracked on other stuff. You play Grandia 2 once a year, and you have no idea what Blade's talking about? Oh, I'm talking about the original Grandia, not Grandia 2. Yeah. It's the original Grandia. Grandia 2, I don't remember Grandia 2's skill system at all. I remember that, like, here, I mean, you guys want to pivot real quick? Hold on. Guys, we're going to do a very small pivot. Just, hold on. Shh, it's fine. I'm going to boot up my save of Grandia. It's fine. It's fine. This is not turning into a Grandia stream. This isn't. We're just going to talk about it. Okay? Sounds like Tales of Eternia skill system. If you use skills enough, you got better ones. Some need multiples. Let me get into Grandia. And also, like, oh my god. The soundtrack for Grandia is so good. Please don't blow my ears out. I don't know if this has been played on this system. Pivot in the stream, never. We definitely didn't spend like 20 minutes talking about Breath of Fire 2 earlier. It's not a Grandia stream. We're just checking some things out for a second. Alright, we just want to talk about some mechanics. Please don't blow my eardrums out. Actually, fuck it. I'm looking at the volume now. Alright. Don't look at that start menu. Alright, we saw that earlier. I'm going to set you at 15. We're not going to talk about what's on the start menu. Should we change the Steam title? No. We're still in our post-Horde 1 training arc, guys. Okay. Come on. God, why are there so many fucking... There we go. I'm such a sucker for violins. I still listen to Grandia. Like, it's in playlists that I, like, am really passionate about this to this day. It's really good, Karenai. It's so good. There's heroics and drama, and you instantly feel like going out of the Super NES era, which had, you know, some good music, but it was limited, and yeah, it's really good. And this is such an inspired soundtrack until it isn't. Guys, we're pivoting to Grandia. I'm gonna shit, hold on. I'm stopping my